This show is rated man. It contains ways to pick up women without the use of tricks and gimmicks. If you're looking for a quick fix or a magic pill, please take your soft, weak K-Cast to another show. This radio show is intended for people who are ready to learn how to date and bed women like real men do. Time to stop the bullshit and time to listen to real men. Viewer discretion is advised. How many of you guys are tired of buying sexy women like me gifts, drinks, and dinners expecting sex, but end up falling into the friend zone, becoming my gay best friend, being the guy who will drive me around, pay my bills, or be that shoulder to cry on when that real man leaves me in tears? Welcome to the themanmindset.com radio show with your host, Steve the Dean Williams. As long as you think the world revolves around us women, you will always be a sucker and a loser to us. Steve is here to guide you on all man issues, such as manhood, dating, sex, leadership, success, relationships with women, marriage, and fatherhood, with easy, simple solutions that will rid you of your fears and problems with women. Learn how to reinvent yourself and see the world with a new set of eyes without any self-sabotage or excuses. Take it away, Steve.
Hey, what is up? What's up? It's your boy, the Dean. I'm back from the Great 21 Convention. Been up for, got 2 hours of sleep. I've been grinding all day. We're back in the cockpit. We're going to get this thing started. This is being brought to you by Guys Tactical Soap. Guys, make sure you get your tactical soap. Tate's War Room, guys. There you go. Tate's War Room. Make sure you check that out. And last but not least, the Fraternity of Excellence. Join the online brotherhood of exceptional men. What's going on? I am your host, the Dean. Class is in session. That's what I love. We are back. We're back. And the thing is, what I love the most is that we are here to talk to you about what's going on. Before we even get into that, I got the chat room guys. If y'all want to call in, y'all can. We would talk to the chat room guys and all that stuff. Man, there was a really, really disturbing video I saw where the boys were walking around saying that unfortunately they were on their periods and stuff. And it was just, I don't really want to talk about it. It was pretty disturbed. But it was something that disturbed me much more today that I'm going to talk about. Guys, if you have any questions in the chat room, please go ahead and ask those. Guys, you can call in if you have any questions as well. But before I tell you what we're going to be doing a show on, I want to let everybody know that the 21 convention was off the chain. Yay. It was great. It was a great time, man. If you got a chance, you got a bunch of great men that came together as communities, and the workshops were great. There were a lot of great things happening, and it was really, really good. And there will be another one very soon, and we'll give you the details when that comes out. So want to let y'all guys know that. But, man, let me tell you something, man, that is just mind-blowing to me. And that is, I was going to do a show today. Now, look at your low. Let's get it. I like that low and post that. I like to was going to do a show on your next versus your end game. We're going to push that back to next Monday. Because sometimes things happen throughout the day that inspire me to do a show on something else, and I have to do a show on this because I don't really think that the majority of you guys out there understand what's really happening and what's going on. I don't think you guys understand. I won't necessarily say that there's a war out there on men. I'm not the one to say that because that's none of my business. Because as a man mindset guy and red pill man mindset guy, we stay in our lane and we keep our eyes on what we need to keep our eyes on. And with that being said, gentlemen, I had a guy call me. Well, I called him because he had some issues with a woman. He had met this woman, and for some odd reason, he was getting the cold shoulder. He was getting used for 2 weeks, and he was getting played by that woman. And when I asked him what he had done, he did the worst thing that most of you guys do today. And that is believe the words that come out of their mouth. The sob story that she gave him was so beautiful that not only did he not only believe the sob story, he adjusted his mindset, his thinking for that. It was truly, it was amazing. It was really mind-blowing. And unfortunately, what happened to that guy, and we'll discuss, is that for 2 weeks he was being used by the woman. It was funny, he said when he first met her, she was looking for a protector. Okay? That's what the key word she says. I want a man that I can call a protector. And by the time the two of them, by the second week of getting used and walked over and not going on any dates, she came around and said that he was a cute guy, someone that's nice to be around. Now, mind you, what she really wanted or needed versus what she wanted. But the guy asked me, he said, Steve, I don't understand something. I know you say you don't want to make it about sex, and I didn't make it about sex. And after that, he was saying that, well, I want to make it about my time. And that's what I want y'all to do. I want you to make it about your time. I want you to make it about your time. And if you make it about your time, like I tell you, the important thing is this, is that you will learn the truth about a woman before you, that it's mind-blowing how you will learn the truth. And that's the thing I want you to do. The reason I always say, you guys, always make the game about your time. But for a lot of you guys, you don't understand what the game is. But the scary part, if you want to call it scary, gentlemen, they know the game. Not only do they not know how the game, they know how to play the game. Leo says, war as in women want to take the power from us guys. Is that what I mean? No. This is scary. And I'm going to say this. And I'm going to back this up. When it comes to just dating, that's it. The only subject. When it comes to dating, women know the game better than most guys out there. And there isn't no war of her taking power from you guys, because you guys come with no power? How can she take something that you don't have? How can she take something that you are handing to her with your spine and with your balls? How are you even holding on to power? Leo, there is no power. You don't have power. Because as soon as you see the woman, you give it away. And she knows this, guys. And she knows this. This is why I tell you guys, stop playing the games, because they already know the games. This is why I always tell you guys, be honest with these women. And I always tell you, stop making it about sex and make it about your time to see if you're wasting it. Are you wasting it away? That's the question. Are you wasting your time away? And let me explain to you what I mean by waste your time away, because this guy was doing the exact same thing. You see, he did the worst thing that you can do when it comes to a woman. He did the worst thing. Let me tell you what that is. This guy listened and believed the stories that she told him. I keep telling y'all guys all the time, I don't want to hear about your ex-boyfriend, because that's none of my business. I don't want to hear about your last relationship, because that's none of my business. All these things are none of my business. And I'm not going to ask you about those things. And I don't want you to tell me about those things, because they're none of my business. What you want in a relationship, none of my business. Does that make any sense? What you want in a relationship is none of my business. What you're looking for in a guy is none of my business. Because, guys, when you make it your business, you fall into the lies and deceit that they play you with. Oh, I was a good girl, and, I went to church every Sunday. And then on Monday, I'd feed the homeless. And then on Tuesday, I make sure I gave milk to starving kitty cats. And then on Thursday, I went and made sure the ducks were fed. And then on Friday, I went to the kennel and I would pet a dog and walk him. Lie after lie after lie. And the worst part is, you guys believe the lies instead of believing the behaviors. I expect a woman to lie to me, because when I meet her, what do you think she is? And it's no disrespect. It's the truth. A walking lie. The hair is a lie. The weave, a lie. The push-up bra is a lie. The eyes, the fake eyes, the Botox, the surgery. Lies. All lies. So why should why should I believe what she's saying? I ask you, why should I believe it? And if I don't believe it, you shouldn't believe it. Because I expect a woman to be more than just a body. That's my expectations. I expect her to handle herself better than she would handle herself around a regular guy. And that's the truth. But the problem is, a lot of you guys don't understand your opponent. And not understanding your opponent is the worst thing a man could do. And that's the truth. It is the worst. You want to know why? The reason why is only when it comes to, listen, guys, and I'm telling you, only when it comes to dating, okay? Only when it comes to dating, okay? Guess what, guys? She knows you better than you know yourself. And that's the truth. And I don't want to scare you, because that's not my purpose to do that. I don't want to make you feel like you don't have a chance. That's not what this is about. This is not you feeling like you don't have a chance. What this is about is the truth about your opponent, who doesn't care about what you think, who doesn't care about how you feel. She doesn't care. And the reason she doesn't care is because there is nothing that you can say and nothing you can do that can change her mind and how she feels. There's nothing. And listen, she studies you. And that's what I'm trying to get y'all to see. And we're going to talk about that today. And if y'all want to call in, y'all can. But she studies you. She studies your every move. She knows everything that you want. But the worst part about this is the stories that they want you to believe. They want you to believe that she is innocent, loving, kind, caring, and generous. That's what she wants you to believe. And she knows that you are going to fall for every little phase and every little trick she has, because she knows that most of you guys out there, you want sex so bad that you are willing to bypass your own needs as a man and do what she wants you to do, as long as you have a shot and a chance at sex. She knows that. So she knows how to work on your emotions. She knows how to make you feel good about yourself. And that's what she did to my guy. That's what she did. That's what they do. They will utilize their sexuality to make you think that you have a chance, to make you think that, oh my goodness, if I just hold the line and I'm just a gentleman and I just play my cards right and be nice and cordial. And that's what he did. He started to listen to her and he started to believe the stories, because she was just telling him, I just want someone to be nice. And I want someone to not want me for my body. I want someone to take his time and get to know me and understand my value and my worth. And all he did was like, okay, one after the other. Okay, if that's what you want, okay, that's what I'm going to give you. If that's what you want, you said you want it, I'm going to give you what you want. That is all he did. And guess what? The worst part about this is that he believed it. But the problem was that she used him and played him. She played him, guys. How did she play him? It was sad. The way she played him was ridiculous, because they didn't even go out. Because every time he wanted to go out with her, guys, what did she say? I'm busy. You want to know the excuse she said? I can't go out with you because my mother said I can't. And she's a grown ass woman. And the worst part about it is he believed what she said. It's not going to happen. Let me get to the chat room, dogs. Y'all saying some stuff in here. Let's go ahead and do this. Hold on. I see y'all are asking questions. So I'm going to bring it right here. I don't understand why some guys ready to question everything but fail when do so when it comes to women. Wait a second. Let me ask this guy. I don't understand why some guys ready to question everything. They're ready to question everything else, I guess you were saying, but fair to do so when it comes to women. Because the way she plays the game on these guys makes them think that these guys don't have a chance. She makes you feel like you feel less than. She makes you feel like she's better than you. And that is not the case, gentlemen. No woman is better than you guys. No woman, and I repeat, and I'll say it again, no woman is better than you. You are men. But unfortunately for a lot of you men, you constantly give yourself away to these women by thinking that in order for me to get a woman, I've got to submit and I've got to be kind. And I'm not saying kind is not a bad thing, gentlemen. Being kind is not a bad thing, but you're doing it for the wrong. Everything you're doing, unfortunately, is for the wrong reasons. And that is why a lot of you guys are having the issues and problems you're having with women. But the worst part about it is these women, they know everything you're going to do before you even do it. The reason why they're dangerous is they know what you're going to do and why you're going to do it. Let's keep going down. G-Dog, yo, I heard some mad stories this week from an old female guys driving miles away. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But that's not a wild thing. Unfortunately, that's how the game is played now, and it's sad. But these women are treacherous, and it's not a listen. It's no knock on a woman. At the end of the day, I'm not here to knock a woman. This is not a woman bashing show. I'm not here to bash a woman, not at all. I don't want y'all to think women are fine. Even what they're doing now, I don't see anything wrong with a woman. I'm sure a lot of you guys would think that, wow, Steve, you should have a bad opinion on women for what they do to the men. And I don't have a bad opinion on women for what they do to the guys, because most of these guys allow women to do it. How can I get angry at somebody that does what they do when the men allow it to happen? How can I get mad? Tell me how I can get mad. If you tell me I can get mad, I'm cool with it. But tell me how it is I should be mad and I should be angry at a situation like this. I can't be angry at it. And like I said before, I respect the game and I respect how they play the game, because they know that there are men out there that won't put up with the bullshit. They won't. And that's what we're trying to get y'all to see here in all of this. You got to start believing in yourself and start understanding your worth and your value. Because if you can't understand your worth and you can't understand your value, then you're gonna lose in this game. And that's the truth. I'm not saying anything that is wrong here. It's just the truth. It's the truth, guys. And I believe in you guys, and I want you guys to win, but you cannot win thinking the way that you do right now. It will not happen. It just, the game just doesn't work itself out like that to put a guy in a position to win. The game doesn't work that way. But a lot of guys out there expect the game to work for them, or they expect the game to give into what they want the game to be in. And that just doesn't work, gentlemen. It doesn't. If you want to call in, 515-605-9373. 515-605-9373 is the number. If you want to call in, you can. But if not, you can listen. We can be on here long. This is just a light show, just to chop it up, break the game down a little bit and talk to you guys. This is not, we're going to do anything long. This is a participation show, and you don't need to participate, but most of you guys need more help. Well, you see what some of you guys are saying. G, okay, and this is what I want to talk about this, because I don't think you guys understand how the game works, okay? The thing about the game is all about balance, meaning that you can't cheat this game, okay? And you've heard it many times, and people have said it many times. You can't cheat the game. You can't cheat the game. I know a lot of y'all have heard that, and some of y'all don't even understand what that means. But you have no right to say what you just said right there, G. You have no right to call them manipulators when the majority of you guys are doing what? Learning how to manipulate women. If you cannot be straight and honest with a woman and you cannot tell her the truth, then what else is there? Manipulation. That is all some of you guys can do, is manipulate a woman. So you can't say that it's messed up if she manipulates you. Yeah, it's messed up. But how many of you guys manipulate women? How many of you guys are not honest with women? How many of you guys not tell women what's on your mind? Let's be real here. So you can't get mad and upset at somebody getting you for what you have when you are not playing the game real. And that's true right there. I love that. Some of you guys think that you need to ask a woman about her relationship. Why? What does her relationship got to do with you? What does her past have to do? Her past relationships, what does it have to do with you? Where she goes to college, what does that have to do with you? Why do you ask what her favorite book is? What does it have to do with you? Nothing, but yet you seem like you ask it because you want to act like you really care, and she knows that you don't care, gentlemen. She knows that a lot of you guys are going to ask questions that, look, guys, you don't really care about. And that's the truth. She's not stupid. But a lot of you guys think that if I ask these questions, then guess what? I'm going to come off like a guy that's really interesting, and women love interesting guys. And that's not the truth. They don't love interesting guys. They love weak guys, because weak guys are the ones that give them power. And that's the truth, guys. Weak guys give women power because weak guys don't stand on themselves or love themselves enough to say, this is how it's going to be, my way or the highway. That's it. My way or the highway. Most guys can't do that because most guys feel like if I do that, then I'm going to what? I'm going to lose the woman. I'm not going to have her attention. She's not going to like me. I mean, most guys say all this stuff and they don't even realize what it is they're saying. Most people don't even realize what they're saying. This is why I tell you transparency is the most important thing in this game, because without it, you're going to get used and abused. And that's the truth. Without it, you are. That's the truth. These women are here to run game on you. These women are here to manipulate you. These women are here to get what they want from you. And they don't really care about you the way you think they do, because they know that all you guys love sex so much that you'll do just about anything to have it, anything to get it, anything to obtain it. And you know what? It turns them off. It really does. It turns them off. And at the end of the day, I don't want that to happen to you guys. I don't want you to get turned off. I want you to win. And the only way you're going to win is by being real in this game. Nemesis, I always keep my mind on women. I always keep my mind that women have no principles and wait. They don't have no one said they had loyalty. No, they're not loyal. They're only loyal to themselves. They're not loyal. They're loyal to themselves, but to be honest with you is that they really honestly and truly their loyalty is to what men can do for them. That's their loyalty. They do not care. They act like they care, but they don't care because all they're about is what you can do. What can you do for me? What can you give me? So there's no loyalty. No. This is where y'all get it wrong. This is where you're wrong, Nemesis. These are not masculine values that they have. What they have are feminine values of what they want. They want what they want, dog. At the end of the day, that's it. They want what they want. And the thing, and the sad thing about it is, if you give them what they want, and that's an ear, and you begin to believe. See, what a lot of guys do is they believe the sad story. They believe the woman holding a little kitty cat, and she'll tell you, well, I was a good girl, and I just had a bad guy, and he didn't care about me, and I'm just looking for a guy to do this, and I'm looking for a guy to do that, and I'm looking for this, and I'm and just one by one, keep saying what she's looking for over and over and over again. One by one. That's all she says. I'm looking for a guy to do this, and I'm looking for a guy to do that. And a lot, and listen, it's not a bad thing, but unfortunately, a lot of guys feel like what they're saying is genuine, so they believe it. Okay. All right. She moves on guys who have certain characteristics. See, there are certain characteristics that women love to do. Not love to do, excuse me. Certain kind of guys they're looking for. There are certain kind of guys out there that they know that, okay, all I got to do is find this guy. And if I find him, I'm going to be okay, because guess what? There's not too many people out there that are grounded guys. And I say it again, that are grounded in themselves, where they don't believe the bull. See, a woman can tell what you are as soon as you open your mouth, guys. And unfortunately, no one has ever told you that in your life. Most people tell you that, you can get a woman easily. You can manipulate a woman easily. You can get what you want from a woman easily. But no one has really told you the truth, that these women know everything about you and will do anything that it takes to get what they want from you. And that's the truth, man. That's the bird's eye truth. Let's keep going. I always like to hear your wisdom. Thank you, 36. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I do this because I want you guys to see them in their light. Listen, this is not a woman bashing show. I don't want y'all to feel that I'm angry at women. I'm not, because listen, you got to give these women their respect in the game, because they know how to utilize themselves to get what they want in the game. They know how to get what they want from guys without giving anything up at all. because they know a lot of y'all guys don't stand on your principles. Most of you guys are always looking for quick fixes, tricks, gimmicks, and anything y'all can find. And that's not going to help you with women. That's the truth. But what is she looking for? Let me tell you what she's looking for. Because she knows you, gentlemen. And that's the truth. Let's talk about what she's looking for, because there's certain things that she's looking for in a guy that she is going to run. And that's a guy that has no direction. What they call is a guy that's open. And you can tell he's open by his thoughts, his mannerisms, and the things that he says. He's open. He's the guy that's open based off of the fact that he thinks women are sugar and spice and everything nice. Or he believes that she is because she's sweet to him. And what y'all guys understand, she will smile in your face and stab you in your back just as fast. But a guy with no direction is a guy that is always going in the wrong direction, gentlemen. Now we'll say that again. A guy with no direction is the guy that's going into the wrong direction. Because in order for you to go in the right direction, gentlemen, you need to do two simple things that you don't do. And that is ask questions with your eyes and questions with your ears. Just because it says it's about manhood or you hear it about manhood doesn't necessarily mean it is about manhood. And that's problem number one with you guys. No direction. When you don't have direction, gentlemen, in her eyes, she knows that you are going in the wrong direction. She already knows this. Because most of you don't know who you are. You don't know what you stand for, and you have this, what they call a kite mentality. A kite mentality. Wherever the wind blows, that's where you're going to go. That's your direction, because there's no foundation on you, because you choose not to have one for yourself, because you believe that the direction you think you're going into is the perfect direction. And unfortunately, guys, it's not the right direction. When you don't have direction, a man that does not ask questions with his eyes and questions with his ears is a man that she is called easy prey. Because when you don't have a direction, she is going to give you one based on her principles. And that means while she's at the table eating all the scraps, eating all the food, you are sitting right below her with your hands out just like this, begging for the little scraps she gives you. When she sends you a photo, you're excited for that little piece of a scrap. When she tells you that you're sweet, gives you a scrap. When she tells you, well, maybe I'll go out with you, let me think about it, you just take all those scraps and you feel like you're doing something. You feel like you've got a shot because, oh my God, it's not every day a woman is being this way. Wow. No direction. And without direction, gentlemen, it's a domino effect of bad things. Because let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all an example. I think I did at the 21 convention. I ain't got to talk about this. Had a guy, older guy. He said he used to be in that pickup artist shit back in the 90s, right? I said, okay. He knew that he didn't see. And I told him, he said, well, I think I have direction, Steve. I said, no, you don't. I said, you never had it. He said, what are you talking about, Steve? I said, I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why you don't have direction. Because having direction means that you've got to ask questions with your eyes and questions with your ears. Okay, Steve, well, I understand what you're saying. What does that have to do with anything? I got direction. I said, no, you don't. And he said, well, what do you mean I don't have a direction? What do you mean? I said, if you had direction, the first thing you would have said when you saw a grown-ass man with black fingernail polish on his fingers, wearing goggles and a boa, you would have said, wait a second, men don't do that. And then if you had direction with your ears and you heard people tell you use tricks, gimmicks, pickup lines, and all that other stuff to get women, you would have said, men don't do that. But you didn't, because you didn't have any direction. Meaning that you would go wherever they want you to go. They will go wherever they want you to go. You will go wherever they say to go, you're going to go, because you had no direction. And that's how it works, unfortunately, when you don't have it. And that's what we're trying to tell you guys. Why this is so important, because without direction, your vision is cluttered, meaning that you believe what you see as truth. And I've never seen a lion in the Serengeti wear goggles. I've never seen a lion in the Serengeti do tricks and gimmicks, because lions don't do that and lions don't act that way. But yet, you had blind vision because you had no direction. And because you didn't do that, because of the blind vision, you couldn't see the most important thing to see in this game, and that is called the big picture. When you have no direction and you have no vision, a man can't see that, and that's what they want you to. Listen, if you can't see the big picture, then guess who teaches you the big picture? She does, on her terms. She teaches you the picture. And the picture is, I want a nice gentleman that's loving and caring and that's going to accept me for my faults, and it's going to be this and that. I mean, all she's going to do is come up with trick and gimmick after gimmick. And all you guys going to be like, is okay. Because if she said it, oh, wow, she really means it. She really means it. Gentlemen, that's not the truth. That's not the truth. And that's why a lot of you guys, y'all have these issues and y'all have these problems with women, because a lot of you guys don't understand how deep the game is and how the game expects you to do work. Let me keep going, because everybody's making a lot of comments. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to go ahead and read the comments. Yes, you allowed them to manipulate you. Okay. All right. Let me see here. There you go. Yes, absolutely right. Not being honest. Absolutely right. I wholeheartedly agree on that. But a man, and this is what's so crazy, guys. You ready? A man is nothing but honest. A man is an honest person that has no need to lie to a woman. Why? Because the thing about a man is he stands on his own laws, rules, principles, codes, and narratives. And that's the difference. And that's what makes a man, guys. Because his laws, rules, and codes are about honor and integrity. That's his direction. That's why he does what he does the way he wants to do it, because all he's trying to do is do for him. That's why I tell you guys, why even ask a woman what her last relationship is? Why do you care? What does her relationship have to do with you? Why even ask the question? Why ask the question what she's looking for? you are what she's looking for. If you're what she's looking for, why are you asking her what she's looking for? If what she's looking for is you. That's what I'm saying, guys. If you are what she's looking for, why even ask the question? But she knows when you don't know yourself and you don't have direction, you're going to ask questions that the normal grass-eating lion who has no idea what he is going to do. Then some of you guys try to manipulate him. Can't do that, guys. Cannot manipulate a manipulator, guys. I'm sorry. I wish I could say that's real and honest, but you cannot do that. Let's keep going. Let's hear. Let me see if there's any calls real quick. Oh, we got a caller. Hold on a second. I'm sorry for the wait. Area code 513, sir. What's your question, man? What's up?
What up, Steve? How are you doing, man?
Living in your world, sir. How are you, brother?
Yeah. Are you still doing the Halloween game today, man?
I was thinking about doing it. Well, no, I did the Halloween game for the guys for the clubs and stuff last Tuesday. But I was going to hit him with some trick-or-treating game to get him some women, to show him how to pick up women while they're handing out candy. But I don't know. I just, here's the thing, man. And it's the truth. A lot of guys don't want women, dog. A lot of guys don't want women.
Right.
And if I gave you the information, it's not going to be utilized. Because a lot of guys say they want women, but when given a chance and having the opportunity, they just don't take it because it's easy to say I want something, but their behavior show they really don't want women. They would like the thought of women, but a lot of guys don't want women, man. So even if I told them how to get women on passing out candy at Halloween, they wouldn't do it because they're either scared of them or they really don't want them.
Right. Well, the reason I was calling, I got the costume because I know we did the testimonial, but a month ago or whatever. I just needed the place, the parties and all that.
You should have called. Well, you should have called You should have called Tuesday. You should. Why didn't you call Tuesday?
Yeah.
Again, not following instructions.
I was actually on a date during that.
Not following instructions, brother. You should have called in. You just got to look up.
No, I was on a date during that time.
Okay, well, you got to.
I was on a date.
Right. Okay, if you say so, but I'm just saying to you is that you just go ahead and you look up Halloween parties. They're usually at clubs around and stuff like that. But yeah, man, I don't want to do that when you guys aren't really going to do it, man. I don't want to waste time because I don't think y'all guys really want to do this stuff, man.
I did it last year. I'm gonna do it again. We did it.
Yeah, look up Halloween costume parties because I don't want to talk about it on this show.
Right.
I'll try to. I can probably try to do something Wednesday. See, Wednesday is the 30th. So I'll try to do something Wednesday, but yeah, today's not about that today because today we got to talk about these women and how they play these guys, man. These women are just running these guys, and but if you have any other questions on anything else, feel free to ask. I'd be happy to answer those. But yeah.
Can I? Well, like I said, I had a date. Can I tell you about my date, or is it that?
Sure. Where'd you take her?
No, well, this was our second date, and like you said, I paid attention. She said that we went out for a picnic, and we had some fun. And one thing that I picked up on when we were kissing each other, I got the kissing 101. She said to me that a kiss is a kiss, that she didn't want to get lost in making out and all that stuff, and she didn't know me that well, i.e., for sex and all that, which was kind of. But weird,
but you didn't answer my question though. Where was your second date?
Park.
Okay, thank you. All right,
we went to a park. What do you say?
Okay, you went to the park and what happened?
Yeah, we went on a picnic. I cooked, because he said she liked XYZ from our first date. I was paying attention.
Right, yes, sir.
And she said she likes Sinatra, right?
Yes, sir.
So we went to a park, nice view of the water and all that, because she said she liked all that, right?
Yes.
But anywho, we got to kissing each other and all this. And she said to me that a kiss is a kiss, and that she didn't want to get lost in making out, and it leads to other things, right?
Okay, and what'd you say?
So I said to her, I can respect the fact, but I told her that I'm attracted to her, blah, 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 right?
No, what is blase, blase? Right. What is blase, blase, blase? When she said that to you, what did you say to her, sir? This is important. What did you say to her?
I said to her, I said, I can respect the fact that you don't want to get lost in making out, but the truth is, I'm attracted to you, and I'm telling I'm expressing all this stuff to her, right?
Well, no, I want to know what you said. Don't say expressing. Tell me exactly. Okay, that's all you said. That's all you said.
Yes.
Then you failed.
Yes, sir.
You failed. You want to know why?
Why?
First off, why do you think you failed, sir?
Because I didn't have the date. I didn't have the second date at our house, right?
No, well, that's strike one. Well, that's a light strike. I'm gonna let that slide. I'll let that slide. Yes, you should have had it at your place, but I'll let that one slide. This is even worse. How many times do I tell you guys, right? When she says or brings up sex, or she says, I don't want to do it because I don't want to feel like it's going to lead to sex. What do I tell you? What do you think? What do I say?
Don't waste my time, right?
Well, it's not necessarily don't waste my time. It's not necessarily a thing of don't waste my time. It's a thing of saying, and I keep telling y'all guys, the reason why I came up to you was because I was attracted to you. But if you're under the impression that I'm here to have sex with you, then you have the wrong person, because the reason I'm here is because I want to know what is it that I want to know?
I want to know that if your beauty matches your personality.
Yes. So where was that at?
I see what you're saying.
Because you would have got her. Don't get me wrong. This kiss is not going to lead anywhere. Why? Because I don't know you well enough for it to go anywhere. This kiss is not going to go anywhere because I haven't pulled the curtain back enough to see the real you. I don't know what makes you smile. I don't know what makes you blush. I don't know what makes you laugh. I don't know what makes you dance naked in the rain. I don't know these things about you, right?
Right.
So why didn't you tell her that, man?
That didn't cross my mind, really, to be honest.
But how many times? Okay, how long have you been listening to me, brother? How long have you been listening to me for?
For about the past couple of years.
And how many times? Don't I say this almost every show? So how is it that? Well, then if I say it every show, then how is it that you're not utilizing it?
As you said, I wasn't listening on some of the stuff. So,
but this is this is the stuff that hurts you guys because y'all don't listen. This is why listening. See, this is what I always talk about 513, and this is what I told him. How is it that when you were in kindergarten, you listened like no other? The teacher told you to do something, you just followed the instructions. But how is it that you're a grown man and you just can't follow? And it's listen, I'm not trying to knock. I'm just trying to say that why is it you guys are not following instruction? All of this is instructions. A, B, C. What did I always say? I always tell you, I love when she brings up sex. And I love when she tells me I'm not going to have sex with her. You want to know why? Because it gives me the opportunity to check that behavior. I told you I'm about time. I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste mine. Meaning that I'm not, listen, I can have sex with other women anytime I want. I'm not here for sex. I'm here because what? 2 + 2 is 4. Your eyes, your smile, whatever it was, made me come up and talk to you. But to me, that's not enough, right? Am I correct?
Right.
So,
Right.
so where did you go wrong? Where you think you went wrong in this then, brother? Because I liked everything you were doing, but why didn't you just squash that? Oh, you just want to have sex with me. No, the kiss is not going to lead to us having sex, because who said I want to have sex with you in the first place? Hey, look, just because you look good, I didn't say I wanted to have sex with you. Because if I wanted to have sex with you, I would have made certain moves to have sex with you, right?
Right.
Do you know how much cheese on her face gets splattered when she hears a man telling her that he doesn't want to have sex with her?
Right. A lot. And there's some other things that she mentioned. She talked about being an alpha female and all that. And
she could tell me she's Superman. So wait. She could tell me she's Superman. She comes from Krypton. She landed somewhere in Kansas, and an old couple in a red truck found her in the ground and raised her. It's none of my business. What? Okay, she told you she's an alpha female. So what did you say?
I just let her speak because she said a whole lot, because she said that this is going back to her why, because she was talking about her family and all this stuff. Like I said,
But here's my question. What about her family? What about her family?
No, she was explaining the why behind she's that way. Why she's the way she is. That's what I was referring to.
Okay, why is she the way she is?
Going back to the why.
Why is she the way she is?
Yeah, why she was an alpha female.
Well, yeah, tell me why she's
going back to her history.
Yeah, tell me why she's the way she is. I want to hear this. Tell me the lie. Why is she the way she is?
No, she just said to me, it was like, all right, because she was like, because he had to take care of her brothers and sisters while she was younger, and that was about it. I'm like, I'm just taking this all in, and I'm asking questions and all this shit, but that's about it.
You're at what questions are you asking her?
No, I was just we got in. Okay, how it started is we start talking about BDSM, right? Bondage.
I understand what that is. Okay, you started talking about that, but again, why are you talking bondage to a woman that doesn't want to have sex? Why are you even bringing that up?
Well, she brought it up first.
Okay, wait. Okay, well then riddle me this. If she brought it up, sir, why didn't you check her and say, she said, well, this is going to lead to sex talk, right? So where was the guy saying, right, well, why did we even bring up bondage and sex if you weren't even talking about sex? What kind of woman talks about bondage and stuff? Right? You see what I'm saying? Does that make any sense?
Gotcha. Oh yeah, it makes perfect sense. And that's what led, what I'm telling you, is the bondage and stuff. And I asked her, like, are you the dominant? And that's what led to the alpha female and all that. And she was like, no. She said that about her do whatever, but that's what led to all that stuff, really. That's what led to the alpha female stuff.
All right. So, all right. Did you set up the third date?
Yeah. I asked her like when she was going to cook for me, and she was like, she's got to check her schedule and all that. And I just said, yo, let me know when you're available. And that was it. That's about it.
Okay. When's the last time you talked to her?
Last time I talked to her was a week ago. I got the text and everything I sent her.
Sir,
if you want to look at it for yourself.
Why did you talk? Why has it been a week?
Why? Because due to the fact that every time I text her, she never responds. That's why. I usually call her because I called her out on the date. I actually called her out on the date. I actually called her out on my text too about that when I texted her last week. I could send it to you.
You called her out. You called her out. And what did she say?
Her response was that she is super busy and she apologized, and that's what led.
And when she apologized, what did you say to her? What did you say to her when she apologized?
Well, I told her that you owe me.
Okay, that's fine, right? That's good, but that's good. But what else should you had said to her?
Please, like I said, don't waste my
if
time.
This happens again, if this happens again, finish the sentence.
You're gone.
We're done. If this happens again, lose my number. If this happens again, go. You're free. Take care. But you didn't say that, did you? No. Why? Listen, man, y'all got to start valuing yourselves. Listen, what did I tell you in this? I'm not saying to you, I told you, when a woman thinks your pussy is tighter than hers, she is going to not respect you as a man. She's going to walk all over you and do what she wants to do because she knows that you're either going to come back or you're going to crawl back. But you're not going to leave because you have no options. And when she realizes you don't have options, you can pretend you have options, but as soon as she realizes you don't have an option, you're done. Done. So let me ask you this question. Do you think you, in her eyes, have options?
No.
Why?
Because of my behaviors.
Right.
That's why.
So if you know that, then why not cut bait and let her go? Because only thing she's going to do is use you, walk all over you, disrespect you, and whatever she wants to do in between. You have got to value. Listen, 513, I love what you're saying, but listen, it's not just you. All you guys got to start valuing yourselves, man. As soon as she smells weakness or sugar in the water, 513, she's turned off. She doesn't want to talk to you. She doesn't want to have anything to do with you. She's going to move on to the next guy, or she's going to keep you around to use you, be her chauffeur, put up her Halloween lights, or be a shoulder to cry on, or a dinner, a drink, or a bank. You call it. If you know that she doesn't value you as a man, why sit at the corner underneath the table with your hands open for scraps and crumbs? Talk to me, man.
Well, because see, you know what my dumb ass did was she told me that in the beginning that when the first time I talked to her on the phone, that she told me that, oh, like if I see your message, I'm going to ignore it because I'm busy. You know what I mean? So I didn't check that behavior in the beginning. What you're saying is right.
But how many times did Uncle Dean tell you you got to always check what early on? What?
The behavior.
But this is okay.
That behavior.
All right, I'm everyone listening. We're gonna go over this one time with you, 513, because I know you didn't listen last night. I talked about this yesterday. I'm gonna say it again. Listen to me. Think about children that are in the first, second, and third grade, which makes them great and makes them smart, just like you, 513. All y'all who listen, is that in the first, second, and third grade, all you did was follow instructions. That's all you did. Am I correct? When your teacher told you to trace an A, a B, a C, and a D, Did you take the paper and go to the science teacher and ask his opinion? Did you take the paper and go to the math teacher and ask his opinion? No. You just followed instructions. And 513, when you followed instructions, because you worry about what these women think about you, because your behaviors dictate that, 513, when you were in the first, second, and third grade, you didn't care about what people thought about you. Like I told you before, the teacher could give you a blank piece of paper, a crayon, a marker, or anything, and tell you to draw, and you would draw. Listen, check this out. This is how deep it is. Ready? Whatever you thought in your brain went right to your hands, and you put it on paper. And look, you did it like that. You didn't think about what the little girl to the left of you is going to think. You didn't think what Miss Crabtree is going to think about you. I'm using that from Little Rascals. You didn't think about what the guys are going to think about you. You were in your own world and focused on you. You didn't care what the world thought about you. You drew until it was all out of your system, and you just left it there and went on to the next thing. But for some reason, how is it that you are, not just you, a lot of you, y'all are grown men who can't even follow simple instruction? Let me ask you something, 513. Am I trying to help you solve the atom or split an atom? Am I trying to do that?
No, sir.
Is the information I'm giving you simple information? Is it complicated?
No, I sometimes make it complicated, but that's on me, not on you.
And I respect that. Yeah, I mean, I respect that. Then how is it when you were in the first, second, and third grade, you were told to do something and you just did it? Why do you guys always see this is you want me to tell you the problem is 513? The worst part about it is you think. Sometimes thinking is good, but sometimes thinking can be detrimental to you. You want to know why, 513? Let me explain something to you. I know everything there is about being a man and getting women. Okay, 513? Can we agree on that? Do you agree that I'm good at that, right?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, against 𝐄𝐶HEF. Yeah, right. Against 𝐄𝐶HEF, right? Okay. Check this out. You put me in an operating room. Let me ask you a question. Do you think that my thoughts matter to the surgeon that's doing open heart surgery in that operating room?
Yes.
I will ask you again. Why? Okay, let me ask you a question. So you mean to tell me the surgeon's having open heart surgery, and then he's going to ask me, who has no idea anything about medical history, anything being a doctor or a surgeon. He's going to ask me, Steve, what should we do here? And you're telling me I have an opinion?
No, you don't. No.
No, I don't have an opinion because that is not on my pay grade. I cannot tell a surgeon how to operate because I can't think on that because I know nothing when it comes to that. You see what I'm saying, 513? I know nothing, right?
Gotcha.
So how is it when you guys know nothing about women, nothing about dating, nothing about sex, nothing about texting, nothing about approaching, that you think your thought matters in this game? What makes you think that?
It doesn't make me think at all. That's why.
But this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is where y'all go wrong. Because as soon as you try to add your thought in something you know nothing about, you tumble everything. That's like me saying, hey, doc, hey, you want to operate? Use this remote control. No, doc, I got a plastic spoon. Yeah, cut that wire on the body. Cut the blue wire, doc. But when you were a kid, you just listened and you followed simple directions. You had questions. You see what I'm saying, 513? You had questions, but did you ever tell the teacher, no, the B should go in front of the A? Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
But what happens to a lot of you young men, you think, listen, it's okay to have a thought. Nobody's saying I have a thought, 513. But if you know nothing about the game, you shouldn't speak on something you know nothing about. That's like I can't speak on law because I'm not a lawyer. I can't speak on surgery because I'm not a doctor, nor do I have any medical skills. But the funny thing is why do these guys speak on something they know nothing about? Because if what they were saying was right, don't you think they would have a bunch of women?
You're right.
Come on, baby. Hold on a second. Stay right there, 513. I'm not done. Hold on a second. 585, what's your question, man? What's up?
585?
Yes, 585. Did you have a question?
If you have loss of sensation in the left side of your scrotum, what do you do to solve that?
513. 513. Let me ask you a question. Who raised this guy? You tell me, 513. Who raised him?
Mom.
Exactly.
Mom.
Exactly. How do you know who raised him? Could you wait? Everybody, I'm trying to show y'all something. Did you hear it in his voice that he was raised by mommy?
Yep.
Well, what makes you think a woman can't detect that too? If you can detect that, 513, what makes you think a woman can't detect he cannot get a woman if he paid for one? What made you tell me, 513, when you heard him talk about scrotums, what did you hear in your mind as soon as he opened his mouth?
A man that can't get woman, a man that doesn't know what he wants, a man that stays in his comfort zone, a man that can't make decisions for himself.
My A+++. So 513, if you heard that in 2 to 5 seconds, what do you think these women hear? You just seen a green line come down. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm trying to tell you? These guys come on here trying to be funny, talking about scrotums and all that, but you can hear the I need help in their voice. You can hear that I don't understand women in their voice. I have no direction. I have no laws, no rules, no codes, no principles, no narratives. I don't have any legacy statements, no mission. There's nothing about me. But you know what, 513? Isn't that scary that you heard that finally? You almost told him his life in 5 seconds. Do you see that? Now let's take a woman. What do you think? Not only does she know his life now, like you said, but she's already got the book on how to control his life. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Just off of his voice, everybody. It's not about what he said. This is why I wanted all y'all to hear his voice. You can hear his voice and it tells this is why I keep telling y'all. It doesn't matter how many tricks you use, how many gimmicks, how much NLP and all this bullshit they stuff down your throat. As soon as you open your mouth, she knows you. And 513, let me ask you a question. Is he playing checkers or is he playing chess?
He's playing checkers.
Right, meaning that if she's playing chess, does she not know every move he's going to make before he makes it?
Yeah, she knows every move. Better way, but actually, it's going to be a lot more easier for her to use them.
Egg, say that one more time. I love. Say that one more time.
Mhm.
Say it again.
It's going to be easier for her to use him.
Right.
Easier.
And what do you think this guy's going to do after she uses him and throws him away? He's going to be the first one yelling about going his own way. He's going to be the first one yelling that women are the scourge of the earth. He's going to be the first one complaining about the Me Too movement. He's going to be the first one complaining about feminism. And he'll be the first one complaining about women. But see, let me ask you this. Is it the woman's fault? Or excuse me, I mean, I'm not calling you a woman, but what I'm saying is it your fault for you recognizing what you recognize in him? Is that your fault?
No, absolutely not. That's his fault.
Oh my! Say it again. Whose fault is it?
It's his fault because he's not taking responsibility for his own life.
Say it.
What?
That you hit it on the head, and that's what they don't get. See, most of you guys that with no direction and no vision, you think that she doesn't know you, and then as soon as you try to see, let me ask you this question: do you think that any trick and gimmick he uses is going to work on her when she already knows who he is?
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
The gimmick is going to be on him.
He's going to be the trick, and he's going to be the gimmick because she's going to run game on him. And then you know what they do? Then when she uses him up and throws him away like toilet tissue, he'll be the first one on the internet with a bunch of other guys complaining how bad women are. Now, here's the thing. Is it her fault that she gonna hunt him down?
No, it's not his. No, not at all.
Is that not nature? You are either going to hunt or you're going to be prey. And wait, who would be the hunter and who would be the prey in his situation?
The woman would be the hunter, and he would be the prey.
And think about that 513. You got all that information in 5 seconds of him opening his mouth. Isn't that amazing? Now, are you starting to see what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, most definitely.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. It's really like 4 point something, but 5 seconds. This young man on here figured this guy out. So if he figured him out, what do you think women have already done? They've already figured him out. They figured out how to get his money. They figured out how to, if she wants to run him, she figured out if she's ready to marry him, if she wants to have a kid by him, whatever she wants, she is going to have because he was soft. But whose pussy was tighter?
Exactly.
513. Whose pussy was tighter? Would it be the woman or his?
His.
Exactly.
Most definitely his.
That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's why y'all go wrong. But 513, I'm going to go ahead and throw you in. Do you have any other questions or anything like that, brother?
No, my only question, should I call her for a third date or just leave it be? Because I got the text as if she enjoyed the date, unless you want to see it.
Wait. She got the text she enjoyed the date how many weeks ago?
This is last week. We went out last Tuesday. And I sent her
brother,
a text.
Brother, okay, now look. I want you to either read with your question with your eyes or question with your ears. What do you think?
I can read it to you real quick.
No, you don't need to read it to me. You don't need to read it to me because you just gave me the answer. Last week, when a woman is interested in you, it is not about her saying, okay, well, great, see you later. You don't hear from her from a week. No, what happens is she'll call you when she's going home. Yeah, I want to let you know I got home safely. And then later on that night before she goes to bed, you know what? I had a wonderful time. Have a good night. I'll talk to you in the morning. And then the next day, hey, good morning. Had a great time. Oh my God, you were exciting, exhilarating. Oh, you were so much fun to be with. Did you get any of that stuff?
No.
Okay.
Like I said,
So wait. So question with your eyes, question with your ears. What is your answer, sir?
I guess now, but see.
What should you do after you
question?
What should you do after you question with your eyes and your ears? What should you do? I want you to answer this. I got the answer, but I want you to answer it. What should you do?
Well, you would charge us a game.
I know what I would do. I'm asking what you should do.
Well, you said if I wasn't receiving none of that, well, wouldn't it be best to charge her to the game, or? But I'll let you read the. See,
I don't need to read. Okay, fam. 513. Stop. Listen, fam. I don't need to read the email to know that she ain't interested in you, dog. How is it that you can't see that? I don't need to hear what you got to say to tell me that you turned her off. But you don't even understand your why behind it, because your behavior. Remember, I told you your behaviors. Right. You was playing it safe. You was walking on eggshells. You didn't want to mess anything up. She wasted your time. And then you're asking me, what should you do? It's been a week since you heard from her. Dude, remember, this is elementary. Dude, what did I say on the thing? What do they call that when you have mathematical questions? Is that equations? What is that when they Susie has 5 apples and she gave John 1? What are those called?
Subtraction and addition, right?
Right, but they're like questions, like story questions with the mathematics and shit. I think they call it equations. I forgot what it's called, but what I'm saying is do the math. She's showing you that she's not interested in you at all. She's showing you that.
Right.
But yet you're asking me, what should I do?
Right?
Well,
no. I said to you, Steve. I said just charge her to the game, right?
You tell me.
Yeah, charge her to the game.
Yes, that's how simple it is. I don't want to keep doing everything for you guys. There has to come a time that you guys are grown men can figure out the simplest thing. If she's not talking to me in a week and she's fighting me on everything and she's bullshitting around, does that mean she likes me? No, she doesn't like you. She stopped liking you 6 days. What's today? Monday? That's 6 days ago. She stopped liking you 5 days ago, brother. Come on, man. But 513, this is what I'm talking about, not having options. When you have options, you can see the world clearly and see that all you have been doing is wasting your time with this woman. Because when you had the opportunity, when she brought up sex, you could have checked her. When she was talking about that BDSM stuff, you could have checked her. You had every time to check her, but you didn't follow, dude. You just got to follow instructions. That's all we saying, man. That's it.
Right. Well, what I was thinking about doing, Steve, was taking my Tinder profile down and everything down and just focusing on myself and getting reconnected with myself.
No, I don't. Let me tell you why. I don't want you to do that, because then you're giving up. What people don't tell you is this. In order to learn the game, you've got to be able to face your opponent. The only way you're going to learn is by facing your opponent, because your opponent is going to tell you where your skill level is. The game is about skills. Remember, I always talked about this back in the day with the 36 chambers. The Kung Fu guy goes to the Shaolin temple. They let him in and they say, okay, what chamber you want to go to? Do you want to go to the 35th or do you want to go to the first? And just like the majority of you guys, you're going to go straight to the 35th chamber. He couldn't even get through the 35th chamber. And once he realized the truth about himself, he went back and started from the first chamber, worked his way up to the 35th chamber, defeated the guy in the 35th chamber, and guess what, 513? He created the 36th chamber. But you cannot create the 36. You can't tell me about algebra, geometry, or trigonometry, or calculus if you can't count from 1 to 10. And you can't add, subtract, multiply, divide, doing divisions and fractions. You can't tell me anything, but y'all think y'all have an opinion. Well, I don't know anything about calculus, but let me tell you what I think. And then you see why you go wrong. Because the student must learn how to be quiet and listen like you did when you were in the first, second, and third grade. Listen, take the information, and go out there and utilize it. Then, 513, guess what? When you come back scuffed up, beat up, and knocked down, that's when you raise your hand and say, Miss Crabtree, I utilized what you said and this happened. Why did this happen? How did this happen? And what adjustments can I make? You see that, 513? That's when it works for you. But you can't say, right. But what I'm saying, what y'all are doing is you're listening to the instructions, but instead of going out there and implement it, you're saying, well, let me use my grass-eating, impossible burger thinking, and let me go ahead and give you my opinion, even though I've never got a girl and I can't get women, but I feel that my opinion matters. So let me go ahead and take my sour milk and add it to your moo cow fuck milk. Can't do that, man. The only time you should have an opinion is when you take the concept that you learn from your mentor, you go out there and get knocked down. Guess what, 513? You're supposed to get knocked down. Do you think when you take the training wheels off your bike, you're going to be able to do flips and wheelies and be in a BMX contest? No. You're going to fall down. You scrape your knee. You're going to fall. You're going to hurt yourself. But you got to get back up. And that's when you raise your hand and say, you know what? I did what you told me, and this is what happened. Why did it happen? So I can get more clarity and understanding, right? And then you take that information and you go back out and do it again. And guess what, 513? You're going to get knocked down again. And you got to come back. For some reason, these video YouTube followers think that this is an episode of the Brady Bunch, Martin, Friends, or Seinfeld, where everything's going to be solved in a 30-minute episode. And that's why they're so confused. And that's why they keep going to the science teacher asking about math. They go to the math teacher asking about English. They go to the English teacher asking about history. They go to the history teacher asking about government. They go to the government teacher asking about PE. And then they sit around and say, well, I don't understand. That's how deep this is, gentlemen. That's how deep this is. You can't win in this game thinking the way you think. It's your thinking why you're where you're at. The way you think is why you are what you are. So if you know that you are not good with women, you know you don't have confidence, you know you ain't a man, you know you don't have any principles, you don't have any standards, all right, y'all mean, I shall continue. You know you can't see the big picture. You know you can't set vision. You know you don't have direction. You know you don't think critically. You know you don't follow instructions. You know you don't focus on results. You know you don't like to succeed, You know you don't like to get things done. You know you don't take accountability for your actions. You know you are not responsible. You know you don't set high standards. You know you don't take risks. You know you're not fearless. You know you don't lead by example. Then why the fuck does your opinion matter in the game? How do you think your opinion even has weight in the game? Well, I don't have any confidence in myself, but let me give you my opinion on women. What? I don't know how to talk to women, but let me give you my opinion on what I think what you should do to talk to women. Oh, hey, have you been outside? No, but I got an opinion though. See, this everybody gets a trophy type kids these days think that their opinion matters because somebody told them that they were winners. Just because you participate, you think you participating mean that you got a little, what, weight in the game? I'm afraid to talk to women, but let me give you an opinion on how to approach a woman. I don't know how to approach a woman, but let me give you my opinion on what to say to a woman. I've never texted a woman before, but let me give you my opinion on what you should text a woman. Really? When you were in first, second, and third grade, you didn't do that. You followed simple directions. But it's crazy that y'all are grown-ass men. Y'all are grown-ass men who cannot follow directions. Grown-ass. That's what I'm saying to y'all. What I'm saying to y'all, and this is important, is the only way you're going to grow in this game is begin to ask questions with your eyes. Listen, guys, this is how simple it is. I'm not even going 2 + 2 is 4. I'm going to go 1 + 1 is 2. Let's go back one. Take what these people are spewing down your throat in these books and these YouTubes and ask yourself, does a lion do it? Does a lion do it? Does a lion cheat the game? No, he doesn't cheat. You want to know how a lion cheats the game? When Mr. Hippo and Mr. Giraffe goes up to the lion and says, well, excuse me, Mr. Lion, Mr. Zebra's scared of you, but we've got a way to rectify the situation because it's not fair. It's not fair that he can't live his life when you're hunting him down. So this is what we came up with. Here is a burger. It's called an Impossible Zebra Burger. And guess what, Mr. Lion? No longer do you have to train and learn how to attack. No longer do you have to be the king of the beast. You don't have to do anything. You can just sit on your duff and eat this Impossible Zebra Burger made of the finest grass in the Serengeti. You don't have to, no longer do you have to get knocked down, and no longer do you have to fail. You can cheat the game and eat this Impossible Burger. Guys, it's just like Lambert the Sheepish Lion. Back in 1959, it was all about a cub that lost his, I think he either lost his parents or got lost. And the lion was raised by a bunch of sheep, and he thought he was a sheep because whoever you listen to is going to be who you are. And all you guys are doing is 1 + 1 is 2. Is what they telling me? Is it about integrity? Is it about being honest and real to the game? Or is it a gimmick? Is it a trick? Because if it's a gimmick, a trick, a lie, or any manipulation, you're getting declawed and defanged. 1 + 1 is 2. But you have to see it. You have got to see it out there. Nobody's going to force you to see that because everybody wants you to be blind to the game. The game is about your knowledge, gentlemen. The game is about your skill level, gentlemen. It's not about me. It's not about the real people out there teaching y'all real game. It's about you and how you learn without making excuses and stop trying to cheat this game. Because isn't it funny for a lot of you guys out here right now? You might be 25, 26, some of you in your 30s, some in your 40s, and what have you been doing with your life? Year after year after year, book after book after book. Okay, this is a book on self-improvement. Okay, I'm going to skip chapter 1, skip chapter 2. Chapter 9. This is what I need. Okay, I don't feel anything. This book sucks. Let me go to the next book. Or you're that guy. Okay, well, let me watch this YouTuber. Where's his receipts? I mean, is he teaching me about how to be a man? What? So I gotta lie to her. I gotta pretend and use things. Oh, really? Oh, so this guy's telling me to take it. Okay, so I take a remote control and I go up to a woman and ask her, has she seen my TV? Oh, interesting. Guys, if y'all believe that stuff, man, yo, I'm telling you, like I told you last week, just go find the cow in your backyard and take it to the market and look for the guy who has the magical beans. Because if you're planting them in your backyard with your thinking, it's going to grow a beanstalk. And guess what? They're going to be all the kind of women you want up there that's going to want to have sex with you. If you believe all this shit that you watch today, what you are watching is why you are where you're at right now, because you never question with your eyes and you never question with your ears, and you believe what everybody tells you to a point where you are so confused, you don't know if you're coming or going, gentlemen. You don't know what you're coming or going. And you spend so much time watching YouTubes and reading books, you don't even go out and utilize the information to see if it really works. Come on, guys. Talk to your boy. Drug lord. These dudes are accepting crumbs because they're not used to getting anything from women. So to them, crumbs are a feast, and they don't know what they're missing out on. So they don't realize they get crumbs. Right. Well, that's why women call them crumb snatchers. And the only thing a crumb snatcher can give a woman is that shoulder. Oh, man. Hey. Strong, sturdy shoulder. You want to know why, guys? Because someone out there told you the only way you can get a woman is lifting weights and working out. But the real guy that teaches you how to work out will tell you, do it for yourself. Work out for yourself. Work out because you want to change your body for you. Don't do it for a woman. And then the YouTuber tells you, hey, get these fancy clothes and you're going to get a woman. Well, guess what, guys? Eventually, you got to take them clothes off and they're going to see the real you. But the real one is going to tell you, if you want nice clothes, get them because you want to get them. Don't get them for women. 1 + 1 is 2. It's simple. The one that tells you to get a car. The one that tells you to lie to a woman, manipulate a woman, and coming up with a trick and a gimmick. Show me a lion that goes into Serengeti with, well, okay, I'm going to go up to the zebra and I'm going to draw a black hole like they do in the cartoons, and when I chase it, it's going to fall into the hole. I know y'all think I sound like a damn fool, but come on. That's what some of y'all think. But the thing is that you will not look in the mirror and acknowledge that you are the reason why you are where you're at. It's not my fault or anybody else's fault. It's the fact that you don't ask questions with your eyes. You don't ask questions with your ears. You believe everything you say, and you're dealing with people who don't even show you receipts. If these guys got game, where's the Halloween game at? Where's the Valentine's Day game? Where's the Easter game? Where's showing you how to get movies doing the Harry Potter, 50 Shades of Grey? Where is it at? Because if they don't tell you that, that shows you how much game they know, because their game goes so far. You want to know why? Because anybody can grab a ham off of a pig and tell you it's a pig. Because most of you guys believe it because you are blinded. Remember, no direction, no vision. So you know what that does? That makes you follow the herd. You think because he's got hundreds and thousands of subscribers that the information he's giving you is right. How many times have I told you? If you're biblical, Antichrist. If you're thinking Matrix, Smith. And if you're thinking about the internet, an agent. Isn't it odd that you're getting information to make you more like a woman than a man? By you trusting, it's like you trusting your preacher. Well, not you. I'm not saying, your Father O'Malley like touched you when you was a kid, but y'all know what I'm saying. You know how kids are. They're so impressionable that they will trust an adult without asking any questions. And most of y'all are grown men that are so impressionable, you will trust somebody just because they tell you they know how to get women. And you won't even question it. The first thing you do is look, hey, he's got millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers. He definitely knows what he's talking about. Oh, okay, what I should do? Okay, paint my fingernails black, wear a boa. Okay, put some goggles on and use goofy ass words. Okay, cool. Think, guys. All I'm saying is think. That's what this is about. Thank you, Word Problems. I thank you, Freelance. I see it now. Thank you, brother. But what I'm saying, this is what I'm talking about. You have been manipulated already by the woman that loves you the most. You've been manipulated by what you see on your TV screen. You've been manipulated by the guys you hang out with. I don't even understand how y'all hang out with guys. Having your own community means you are self-sufficient. You don't need, show me a lion that needs other lions. The lion is going to learn, and when that lion gets a certain age, he's got to go. He's got to go. He is on his own. Sometimes he will go off with his brother, but out of the two, one will stand alpha, and one will run the pride. This game was never about hanging out with other dudes, having cuddle parties, having whining parties, complaining parties, and bitching parties. This game was never about that, gentlemen. The game was always about you and the challenges you had. Let me tell y'all something. And I told y'all this today, and I deleted it, but I'm going to tell y'all right now. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of game right now, a little bit of yak, and show you how the game works. And like I told y'all before, y'all already know when I tell you meet a woman, you do the ice cream thing and all that other stuff to get a kiss, right? I told you guys, I bet on myself. When I meet a woman, Steve, how fast you going to get her? She will get that woman in 7 moves, dog. Really, Steve? I don't think you can do it. Bet. You want to bet me? That's how you talk to yourself when you got confidence. You see a woman, you ain't thinking about her body. Oh my God, she's so beautiful. I don't have a chance. No, you sit and say to yourself, how many moves is it going to take us to spit yak at this woman and get her right? But now I took it to another level. Because when you so cold in this game, You challenge yourself. Now, like I told you before, told you guys to do the ice cream thing with a woman if y'all can. Why? Because the ice cream gives you an opportunity to go ahead and get a kiss from a woman. But a lot of guys always sit around and say to themselves, well, Steve, wait a second. What do I say to a woman on an ice cream date? What questions do I ask her? And I tell you this, you don't ask her questions. You walk in there, you give her a hug, you tell her how good she smells. You walk her ass over to the counter. You even tell the guy over there, his name is Frank. Frank, come over here. I want to tell you something, Frank. I want you to meet Tammy over here. Frank, let me tell you something. When I first met Tammy, I was trying to get to work, trying to mind my own business. And Tammy was sitting over there, look pretty. I mean, look at it. Isn't she pretty right there? So you know what? I would tell you my story, but I got to go. This is our first date, and you know how it is. They all want you to impress her and everything, and I got to do all this stuff. But you know she should know better. I mean, that's why I took her for ice cream. Because you want to know what? You know, even though she's beautiful, big dog, she still got to prove herself. Oh, wait, she listen to me right now? Did I ask her about her day? Did I ask her about what she wants in a guy? Did I ask her what her last boyfriend was? No. And while you're having a good time laughing with her, at the end of it, you get up, you get that little pink spoon, and you say, you know what? I want to try some of your ice cream. How does it taste? And then when you take some of her ice cream, you look back at her and say, you know what? It tastes good in this spoon, but how does the ice cream taste on your lips? And you lean in and kiss her. Simple. But hey, when you're good at the game, I want to take it up a notch. So when I'm talking to a woman, easily, I'm betting on myself. I say 7 moves, right? I got 7 moves to get some kind of affection from her, okay? 7 moves in my head. So what am I going to do? Easily. I'm going to tell her what I'm going to do. You know what I'm going to do? What I'm going to do when I see you, I'm going to give you my playbook on what I'm going to do. When you walk into that store, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hug you. I'm going to rub my nose up against you. I'm going to tell you how good you smell and how good you look. And I might take your hand and twirl you around so you can watch me looking at your body. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you over to the counter and I'm going to tell the guy across the counter our story on why I'm taking you out right now, which is kind of like setting up my second date. And as we're sitting down, I'm not going to ask you about your boyfriend. I'm not going to ask you about what you like or where you went to college or anything, because I really don't care about those things. I'm going to say things that's going to make you smile, laugh, blush, and react. And then I'm going to do the ice cream thing, which is going to give me a kiss later on. And I will literally tell a woman that. I will literally tell a woman that. Why? Because I believe in me. I told you 7 moves. I bet on me. I bet on me. So I don't have no problem giving her the playbook. Why? Because when the day comes and she's outside coming in and she sees me, and all I say is hello to her, because our phone conversations and our text messaging conversations were so great, what do you think she's going to say? Well, wait a second. There's something wrong here. I thought you said that you were going to hug me and tell me how good I smelled, and you said you're going to twirl me around. And you know what I'm going to say? Dang, you're right. And I'm going to put my arm around her waist. I'm going to bring her close to me, and I'm going to kiss her right then and there. And then after I kiss her, I'm going to tell her, you know what? Oops, I'm sorry. I messed up. And I'm going to grab her hand. I'm going to take her outside, and I'm going to tell her, you know what? I messed up. I didn't read the script right. I forgot. Yeah, I'm supposed to hug you, twirl you around, tell you how good you smell. Okay. Hey, guys, do we have the cameras going? Guys, cameras. See, this is adventurous, creative, and imaginative that you're seeing right now in this game. Check it. Guys, y'all ready? Okay. We're going to tell you take 2. So check it out. You wait 10 seconds. You stay right here. Count 10 seconds. I'm going to go back in there. And when you come back in here, I promise I'm supposed to hug, kiss. Okay, I got it. Okay, I'll see you in 10 seconds. And action. And I will go right back in the store, and she will count 10 seconds. Why? Because it's different. It's fun. It's unique. It's exciting. And most guys ain't smooth enough to do what I'm about to do. And she's going to wait that. Why? Because she's already got a smile on her face. She's already blushing. And she's like, oh, my God, this guy's crazy. A good crazy. And then as she walks in, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to hug her. and then I'm going to kiss her again. Oh, man. Oh, wait a second. Was the kiss before the hug or was it after the twirl? I forgot. Which you said that the kiss was going to come. Wait a second. We never said anything about kissing. I said, oh, yeah, you're right. All right, let's go back outside and do it one more time. And I will do, guys, I will do that. Already got 2 kisses. And then all of a sudden, I will do the hug. I will tell her how good she smells. I will twirl her around, and then I will kiss her again. You want to know why? Because I wanted to. And she's going to enjoy it also. How many moves, guys? But see, this is what I'm talking about. Who tells you to do that? Because see, for some of you grassy lions and some of you guys who have world of flat thinking, y'all can never imagine y'all even having the adventure side, the creative side, and an imagination to be that playful with a woman. Do you think when her and I get to the counter, do you think that I'm going to ask her questions and I'm going to say we're at the counter? Hey, big dog, what's your name? Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing? I'm Steve, and I want to let you know, I know you kept seeing us going in, but I kind of messed up the script. You see, the script was I was supposed to hug her. I mean, look how beautiful you is. Look at this body. Isn't she beautiful? Man, let me tell you something. She is absolutely gorgeous. That's why I approached her in the first place. I mean, you know, she does look good and everything, but you know what? I look a little bit better. Now, I'm just joking with it. But see, I'm being playful. See, y'all ain't even ready for that game. And you know what? I told her that I'm going to tell you that I'm going to use you as a catapult to get the second date. But I mean, I'll look at her right in her eyes. I mean, we are on our second date, aren't we? We're going to have that second date at your place. Matter of fact, hey, Mike, check this out. Not only will I have the second date at her place, she going to cook for me. Before we even sit down, I already got the kiss, already got the second date, and I know what we're going to do. So when we sit down, we still going to have fun, and we're still going to talk, and we're still going to joke. And I will tell her right in her face, I'm a drama-free man. Anybody bringing the drama in my life, I'm gone. And if you take my kindness for weakness, this is what I'm going to do. And I will get up and I will walk out that door. And I will come back in just to give her an idea of what I will do. Why? Because I will poke fun at myself. I will make fun of myself because I don't care. Because like I told all you guys that are listening to me, when you were in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade, you did what you wanted to do and you didn't give a fuck who thought about what it is you were doing. But as you got older, you begin to care about what they think about you. And that's why you lose. But see, that's how bold I am. I will tell a woman every move I make, and I will do it to draw her in quicker. Because you want to know why? I don't lose. Because if I tell her all that stuff and she tells me she's not going to kiss me, then guess what? That's fine. She's allowed to tell me no. Just like I'm allowed to say, have a nice day. Goodbye. And I will call the next woman up. Come on, man. They ain't ready for this. But see, who teaches you that, guys? Who teaches you that kind of stuff? Think about that, man. Let's keep going. Let me see here. Let's keep going. I'm posted up with my girl, listen, Steve, and cooking dinner. Speaking of cooking dinner, guys, I need to show you real quick because my phone's dying. Speaking of cooking dinner, guys, hold on one second. My client sent me this. You know, every time my clients send me something, y'all know I want to show you how bad my clients are. Let me show you what my client sent me. Y'all gonna love this one. Check this out. That's what it, hey, already cooked him a meal. Oops, sorry, it's kind of fading out. Cooked him his meal, cooked him breakfast right there. One of his fine girls made him breakfast. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all so busy trying to worry about approaching. Approaching a woman has nothing to do with the game. And if somebody tells you it's the game, then they are lying to you. Approaching a woman has nothing to do with the game. let's keep going. Let me see if there's any calls. Checking for calls. All right, let me keep going. This is what we do. Guys, I'm going to probably on Wednesday, no show Tuesday, Wednesday, I will give y'all the trick-or-treat game on my station. I will do that for you and show you guys who are lazy how to pull women on Halloween. I'll show y'all how to do that. Let's see here, boy from the hood. HFC, y'all mean, hey, HFC. That's what the game is about, and people don't even understand it. You can't cheat the truth, guys, no matter how you want to look in that mirror and how many nice, look, you can stand in the mirror, guys. Wait, hold on, check this out. You can look at yourself in the mirror and then leave your house and go buy a $4,000 suit and a $500,000 car, get yourself a Rolex watch, and buy all the fine things life has to offer. But as soon as you put those toys down and look at that person in the mirror, you're going to see what you are. And guess what, guys? So is the woman. Because the woman ain't looking at your car. She's not looking at your clothes. And she's not looking at your body. She's looking at what comes out of your mouth. She's looking at your behaviors. And if anybody tells you anything else, 1 + 1 is 2. Ask the question. My credit and my cars and my clothes have not. Let me tell y'all something. The dudes I roll with are auto mechanics, garbage guys. And it's not, listen, wait, please let me say this. There's no knock on the job. I'm just giving y'all an example. Because a lot of y'all guys feel like, well, you got to have stuff to get women. Why is it my boys don't have much, but they stand on who they are and they have plenty when it comes to women? Do you know what they dreading the most? Thanksgiving. Why are they dreading it? Because right now they are figuring out, who am I going to spend Thanksgiving Day with, and who am I going to have Thanksgiving dinner with later on that night? Am I going to go to her family's place? Am I going to let her fly me to her family's place? What am I going to do on Thanksgiving? Because every woman wants to spend Thanksgiving with me, either on a one-on-one or they want to take me to their place with everybody else. What do I, that's the man problem. That's the problem you should have. But I know a lot of guys want to say, well, Steve, how do I know I'm good at this? How do I know I got some game? You should have an average between 5 and 10 women right now. Easy. 5 to 10 women right now, easy. If you don't have 5 to 10 women, you know what you are. Matter of fact, I'll take it deeper. If you approach a woman and she doesn't ask you, are you a player? Are you a ladies' man? How many women do you have? Who are you dating and who are you seeing? Then you know exactly what you are. And you don't need a mirror for that. And you don't need clothes, a Rolex watch, or lifting weights to do that, because somebody has lied to you. If you are going to make your money, make it because you want to make it. If you're going to lift that weight, lift weights for yourself. Because let me tell you something about women that they don't tell you about. Women are different. Some women love muscles. Some women like guts. Some women like tall guys, short guys, dark guys, fat guys, skinny guys. Every woman has a different idea of what she wants, so you can't generalize. But at the end of the day, gentlemen, when you give a woman the greatest drug there is on the face of this earth, and I would be happy to read you the components of the drug called MAN. The components of it is taking risk, setting clear expectations, empowering yourself, having a sense of purpose, creating your own community, being able to make sacrifices, being accountable, being responsible, honoring yourself, integrity, standing on what you believe in, knowing your laws, rules, codes, and principles, and your last name, leading by example, staying cool, calm, and collective in any situation, whether it is 1 woman or 10 women, you go in there smoother than the other side of the pillow. Taking risks, being fearless, not trying to fit in the box, not trying to be out of the box, but being the box itself. Driving results, acting decisively. Hey guys, I'm giving you the components, because as soon as she smokes it, as soon as she whiffs it, she can have it in the form of mushroom. She can snort it. She can put it in a bottle and light it up. She can heat it up into a liquid form and shoot it in her arm. As soon as she gets these components called man, the drug is called MAN. As soon as she gets these components, she gonna be hooked on you like the strongest drug that you ever had. But that's not the end of it. That's not all, guys. I'm not done. Because the drug of MAN is deeper. See, y'all got a drug, but it's synthetic, it's fake, and y'all got alcohol that has no alcohol in it. It's that fake alcohol. Part of MAN, focusing on results, like to succeed, learning and growing, giving yourself honest, open feedback, and accepting not the losses, but learning, speaking in an impactful way, being transparent, being clear and concise, setting direction, having vision, seeing the big picture. But I'm not done. Being disciplined, self-motivated, focus on your fucking results, adapting, being resilient, reliant, determined, process-minded, accountable, like I said before, courageous, optimistic, being prepared, organized, being driven, disciplined, all these things, legacy statement, mission statement, vision statement, laws, rules, and codes for every woman out there. Knowing what women are. I'm not done. What else goes into the pot of that synthetic drug called man? It's knowing your opponent, gentlemen. It's knowing that every woman is different, and knowing women don't think like men. They're driven by their emotions, and they are broken up into music. You got to know the acoustic woman out there. Matter of fact, I'll even get this deep on y'all. 'Cause y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. You got to know the acoustic woman, the acoustic folk woman, the acoustic guitar, the acoustic rock. You got to learn the alternative woman. That's broken down into acoustic general woman, the Brit pop woman, the dance pop woman, the grunge type woman, hell, the pop punk type woman, the post punk type woman, the experimental type woman. Hell, you got to know it's a component of the drug. The drug knows the acoustic blues type woman, the blues rock, the country blues, the electric blues, the straight ahead blues, the classical woman, the country woman, the electronic woman, the hip hop woman, the jazz woman, the Latin woman, the metal one, the pop, the rock, the urban, and hip hop type woman. All that goes into the components of MAN, because when they get a dose of that, it's going to hook them like never before. And if you ain't got these things, then you can't lace them with the drug of you, because every one of you should be your own drug, the most powerful drug on the planet. And that is, gentlemen, your last name. That's what we talking about. Can't get any realer. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Cherrytown vibe. I love it. I've been working for a year now, trying to get my life better. I'm learning about myself and my opponent. Uncle Dean is talking. It's taking longer than I thought. But I don't care, Cherry. I'm not going to talk about this week. I'm going to talk about next week. But understand this, sir. There is no roof. You are okay. As long as you're going up that thing and keep getting scraped and keep getting knocked down, you dust yourself off and say, is that it? Go for it. That's what I'm talking about. Respect to you, Cherry. I love that. Respect to you. Hold on, boy from the hood. I don't consider that, but eventually I will, if that's okay. I don't even know what the hell y'all talking about in there. I don't know what y'all talking about. Rob Cruz. The problem is everybody's been watching all these TV talk shows with their opinion. So average. They think their opinions matter. No. Rob, it is the most amazing thing that instead of giving your opinion on something you need to learn, you got to learn how to be quiet, right? You got to learn how to be quiet and listen and soak up the game. Usher 0 + 0 + 0. I love that. Let's see here. Freelance Steve is teaching. Yeah, I mean. HFC, a lot of you guys hearing this is going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to hurt your little ass ego, but no matter what happens. This HFC, this show separates the real from the fake. You, love me or hate me, it's none of my goddamn business. Whether you love me or hate me, I sleep like a baby. I don't really want to speak, but my thumb in my mouth, but man, I feel close. Because you don't rule me. I rule me. I am in rule of my manhood, who I am. You're not supposed to like me. Some of you supposed to love me. But what you do is what you are allowed to do. I cannot, and nor will I, try to change your opinion, because your opinion doesn't matter. It is, your opinion is like me worrying about a mouse in Brazil right now getting hunted by a snake. Oh, dude, should I feel sorry for them? No. But that's your problem. You're so busy trying to give your opinion on things, you don't sit back and soak up the information. But see, that's how the Smith, the agent, and the Antichrist works for you. Because if it goes against what they're saying, we're going to get the guns together. We got to protect them. He doesn't know what he's talking about. What does he know about the game? He don't know anything about the game. He don't understand life is hard. We got the Me Too movement, got the feminist movement. We got women doing things. They just don't understand my life. I love y'all guys, man. They ain't ready. A lot of people ain't ready for this yet. Yeah, I mean, they ain't ready for this. Because Fiend, much love to you. Nothing made a bigger impact on my mindset than the information Steve is sharing with us. Because I want you to, guys, I'm going to, just like I tell the women what I'm going to do, because I don't care, because I'm not confident in myself. I have no problem telling you what my main goal for you. I have an end game for all of you. I have a end game for all of you, and I'll be happy to tell you right now. My end game for those that believe in it, fuck me, that believe in themselves. It has nothing to do with me because this is not a cult. That one day you're going to hire a painter to paint a picture of however you want it, however you want to paint it. Whatever you want to paint. And to be able to take that painting and frame it one day and be able to pass it on to your son, and your son pass it on to his son, and all the way down. And in the year 9642, when you are no longer on this planet, that your great grandkids will have that painting on top of a mantle, on top of a fireplace. So when they are talking to your great grandson, he can say, you know why we are what we are today? It's because of that man right there. If it wasn't for that man who stopped believing the stories of the media, his parents, his friends, and the world, and he started to believe in himself, he is the reason why I am the man I am today, and why you, son, are going to be the man you're going to be tomorrow because of that man right there. That's my end game. My end game has nothing to do with me. My end game says that I believe in you guys enough where I believe that if you can just follow simple fucking instructions, right, that you will feel so great about yourself, and you will just not sleep with a woman because she looks beautiful. You'll sleep with her because she's worth your time first. And then she got your attention. And then she fought for your respect. And then if you were ready to marry her, you give her your love, but you don't give her your love first because you lose that way. But that's the secret of my sauce, guys. That's my secret. I didn't want to tell y'all. I didn't want to tell y'all that, but what I'm saying is this, is that this is what we're talking about. What I'm saying to y'all guys out there is I want you to win. But you're not going to win giving your opinions thinking it holds weight in the game. Because listen to me, we're going to die one day, right? And that's important, okay? We're going to die one day. And know this, the game is going to move on with or without us. The game and life are not just going to stop, go half-mast on a flag and wait and mourn us. It doesn't fucking care about me, and it doesn't care about you. It is moving in one direction, and that is up towards truth. That's it. The game is flowing up. That's all it's doing. It's not waiting. Either you're going to flow with it and reap the rewards of it, or you're going to do the tricks, the gimmicks, the lies, the manipulation, making excuses. Poor me, my pee hurt. You're going to blame. You're going to be a victim. You're going to blame everything that's wrong in your life. Do it. Because we're going to eat off you like life is. Look, everybody can't be a man. Hey, dude, I wish I could snap my fingers and make you all men. But the truth is, everybody can't make the football team. Everybody can't make the baseball team. Everybody can't make the basketball team. They can't do it. So that means there are going to be people that's going to fail in this thing, because that's how life works. Everybody can't win, because everybody doesn't have that fortitude in them to look in the mirror and learn what the truth is, because everybody out there would rather be coddled and babied by someone instead of telling them that you ain't going to make it by following me. No, I need you to follow me because I'm the cult leader. Follow me. That's the problem. That's the problem. I want you to win. But if you choose to not win, if you choose to keep watching the YouTubes and you choose to keep reading those books, go right ahead. And I'm going to tell you your story right now. What's today's date? The 28th. So let's see, November. So a month, 3 weeks, and 2 days from now. No, wait, excuse me. 2 months and 3 days from now. 2 months and 3 days from now. I'm going to tell you a story because this has been your story every fucking year. You're going to go to a party, you're going to have a bunch of drinks, and you're going to watch a TV and watch this fucking ball drop from Times Square. And while you're looking at that ball, you're going to do the same thing you did last year and the year before and the year before. You're going to tell yourself the greatest lie. I'm going to change this year. This is going to be my year. I'm going to change. Oh, yeah, we at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, I'm going to change. Oh, yeah, today's the year. I'm going to be a change. My question to you is this. A real man says, fuck that ball. Why would I wait 2 months and 3 days when I can begin the change right now? That's the difference. Life has a way of setting you up for what we call a downfall, because like I told most of you guys before that listen to me, is that the truth of the matter is you can't put any feelings into the game. As soon as you put feelings in this game, the game is going to play you. That means the woman who already feels. As soon as you go into this spew of, well, girl, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I don't really know you, but I like your body enough. I think I'm in love with you. Come on. Game ain't about having feelings. It was never about feelings. It was never about feelings, guys. Come on, man. Let's see what he's saying right here. Watching Dick Clock while on TV alone at the house drinking some outside, telling yourself this is going to be a year. That's what they do. Every year, this is going to be my year I change. Every book, this book is going to change me, or that YouTube is going to change me. I'm not here to change you. Whoa, hey, let me tell you about this show right here. I'm not here to change you. I can't do it. Look, listen to me. I cannot change you. You have got to meet me halfway. That's the only way I can help you out. I cannot change you. Can't do it. Cannot do it. Can't change you. Can't do it. I wouldn't know how to do it, because that's not what the game's about. The game is not about me changing you. But let me show you what the game is about, y'all. I mean, real quick. See this right here? I should post this up there. Look, chick is asking the question. Hold on, let me zoom it in. See this right here? Let me show y'all guys, so y'all can size up the game. Come on, zoom in, damn it. Right here, the chick is asking. God damn it, it's still blurry. Let me get closer. Oh, wait, there it is. So tell me. She's asking how many women you have. Oh, my phone just cut off. Oh, wait. Hey, this is when I got it fixed. There you go. Hold on. I'm charging up. I'm gonna charge it back up and turn it back on. All right, let me turn it back on so I can show y'all some game. Y'all afraid to even be honest with women. You're allowed to tell a woman you have other women, especially if you're not married. You shouldn't be, guys, y'all shouldn't get married unless you want a family. There's no reason to move a woman in. But if you want to, as a man, I can only respect that, because that's what y'all want to do. Any questions? That's what we're here for. If you want to ask any questions, that's what we're here to do. Let me see. I think the lines are down now. The lines are down. Let me see. Yeah. Lines are down. But let me show you. Let me finish showing y'all this game. Because Yeah, I always like y'all. Look, when y'all mess with Uncle Dean, you know Uncle Dean is the only guy that shows receipts. Uncle Dean's the only one that shows you receipts. And if y'all have the Halloween game, y'all should be out there smashing, getting women. But let me show y'all. Now, remember, this woman is asking him the question I want a woman to ask you. How many women? See, when you have options, this is your life right here. This is your life right here, gentlemen. Let's look at it right now. So tell me. He says, honestly, many. She says, I know. And what does he say? Let's read it. I make a pretty, impactful impression on women, as you might imagine, right? And what he says right here, you have to look at the body, but this is, I mean, that's what she said to me afterwards. What he say? People either accept the truth or they don't. Every woman I deal with on every level knows I deal with other women. And what does she send them? Come on, guys. Receipts. Receipts. I mean, I got voice messages here. I got all this stuff here. Why? Because I'm the real deal. Oh, I can't play that one. I'm sorry.
Man, like that last time that you had done it for me, when you got in there, oh my gosh, it was amazing. And yes, I was surprised because no one else has been able to get it like that. So you're welcome and thank you.
Come on, man. Who talks to you? y'all ain't ready for that. Y'all don't want women sending those kind of messages to you. You want women to say, well, I'll think about going out with you. Well, I'm not sure if I even like you. I don't know. Let me think about it. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a possibility. Giving you crumb after crumb after crumb, and all y'all doing is holding your hands out, accepting the crumbs when kings don't accept crumbs. But I also told y'all something else. Let's see here. So they want dudes affirmation on the back. They all take crumbs. No, they all take crumbs. And the sad thing is they love the crumbs, man. I can't play it on this station, but y'all know, man. Y'all got to stop messing with nothings. How is it when I meet a woman, she doesn't have power over me? Because she's a nothing. I don't know her. I don't know anything about her. But why do y'all make nothing something when you don't even know what they represent? And as kings, you don't put yourself around a bunch of nothings and nobodies. You don't do that. You don't do that as kings. You surround yourself with a council of men that are their own men, that when y'all come together, it's like the Knights of the Round Table. Y'all all are your own communities coming together to form a bond and a unit as a group of men. But you should only have 5. You should have about 5 trusted friends. Never give women all your information. Never put all your business out on the street. Man, y'all let these women come. Man, I saw a few, was it last week? Some woman showed a video of a preacher because he didn't let her sing in the congregation. This is what I'm talking about. Why do y'all make nothings into something when they're not worthy? You've got to determine their worth, but if you don't know your own worth, you will accept anything, gentlemen. Come on. That's HG, wrong statement. No, it is a right statement. I'm sorry. That's a real statement right there. The women have not been disrespecting y'all guys. Y'all guys think the women have been disrespecting y'all. The women haven't been disrespecting y'all guys. You guys have allowed women to disrespect you. You have allowed women to disrespect you. Pop that baby right there. Here you go. Yeah, man, pop that joint right there. I want to show y'all something. I mean, I show most of y'all guys, so y'all know where I'm going with this. But let me show you why I want y'all to be creative, because most men are not even creative. Now, if y'all watched the video, y'all saw, what happened at Walmart when I was doing this, but I just want to show y'all I want to show y'all how men are and how diverse we are, not only with ourselves, but women that are intrigued by us, that have a little bit of that drug called man. Now, what I've got a show called When She Comes Over. I'm probably the only guy out there that shows you how to make desserts for women from scratch that you can use while you're sitting with some nice soft music and talking to her, where y'all can go in the kitchen and make a dessert. I took a cinnamon, the what's that little guy? The little, what's his name? Is it Thomas? No, it's Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay, don't judge me. So they got the Pillsbury dough muffin, the muffin thing, the thing of muffins, right? Cinnamon Pillsbury dough muffins. But what I said to myself is, how can I take cinnamon muffins and turn them into a dessert that is impressive, that's easy to make? And I'm about to show you. But let me tell you guys some of the ingredients that I used. Some of the ingredients that I used, I took some Milano cookies. It was a raspberry chocolate Milano cookie, and I crunched it up and I put it at the bottom of the plate of one of the things, and I'm going to show you. But I wanted to give it some crunch to go with the caramel sea salt. But what I did was I deconstructed a cinnamon roll and made what is known as a cinnamon dinner 3 ways. There it is right there. Now, the first one, that big circle one that has ice cream in there, 2 little cookies. It's draped with caramel and sea salt, and underneath it, it has the Milano cookie. It's got the cookie, the raspberry chocolate Milano underneath it to give it an extra crunch. Over to the side, that little one with the strawberries on it, that is a deconstructed strawberry shortcake. So I took a cinnamon roll, laced it up, put strawberries, whipped cream, and strawberries. And at the top there, what do you see? You see strawberries and white chocolate and dark chocolate, and I made cinnamon bits to dip in there. That's man mindset stuff, gentlemen. I want to give you guys something that most guys don't get, and this is what I'm talking about. I want them to say, when it comes time to invest my body or my mind in somebody, who am I going to invest it in? Am I going to invest it in the person that has no idea who he is as a man? All he does is read a bunch of books. And let me tell you, there are some books out there. Listen. You got to read with your eyes and your ears when you read these authors. There are some great authors out there that have information in some books. Yes, absolutely. But you've got to ask yourself, how many books do you have that you have wasted money on? And these YouTubers, the same thing. Y'all got to ask yourselves that question. The man mindset. That's what we do, y'all. But at the end of the day, guys, oh, shoot. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, this is all about you. This journey that we are taking has nothing to do with me. Nothing. But we're so sad for some of you guys out there that want relationships and want women and stuff like that. A lot of you guys, you know, we have given you opportunities. Hold on a second. That's my hold on a second. Guys, I want y'all to hear Rosebud Bitter Dose. Rosebud, what's up, man?
Dean, you got a show going on?
Yeah, we live right now. Yeah, just say hi to everybody.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I mean, I was just calling to kick it with goddamn Dean. You know, there ain't too many people in the world that I call, but maybe Dean and Tay and my daughter. But other than that, I'm a lonely motherfucker, and I was just calling to kick it with you, Dean.
Hey.
Go ahead, old man.
Hey,
your shit, man.
Hey, Rosebud, I was talking about the game. I guess I'd call you if you want to lace them on the game. Would you like to do that, sir?
Man, let me tell you something.
Wait, bud. Hang up. I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna call you right now. I'm gonna let you lace them because you do the top of the food chain anyway. So I'm gonna call you.
If you finna let me talk about game, it's gonna take me about 10 minutes of straight.
We got time, brother. Especially for you.
Holler at me.
Calling you right now. Guys, we're about to call Rosebud Bitter Dose. Rosebud Bitter Dose is what you would call an original. Before the internet, the game came on. Guys, get your crayons out because we're about to call Rosebud Bitter Dose. We're about to call someone that's going to educate you on the game. Hold on, let me see here. Give me a second. I'm about to call him right now. Give me a second, gentlemen. Give me a second. Because I want you guys to hear it. I want you to hear men. And I want you to hear somebody that knows the game, that's not trying to cheat it, that's not trying to. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him the introduction he deserves. But we calling him right now, guys. Get your crayons out. We are calling Rosebud Bitter Dose right now.
Please leave your message
wait, hold on. Let me see. Hey, you got to answer his phone. Whoa, we got to answer. Whoa, let's try him again. Hold on. Let's try him again. Hold on. Let me see if I doubt it, right? All right, here we go. Let me try it again. And tell me that call. Let me see. I think it's ringing now. All right, I think I got him.
Please leave your message.
Oh, no. Hold on. I got to call him. Oh, my goodness. Hold on a second. I got to call him and tell him his phone. You got to pick up his phone. Hold on, guys. We're trying to get Rosebud right now. Hold on a second. I don't know why it didn't ring. That's weird.
Dean, what's up?
I'm trying to call you, but it won't let me. I'm calling you on my Skype. It's not working. Well, I'm going to try it again. Yeah, I called you twice and it just rung. Wait, stay right here. I'm going to call you right now. I'm going to just tell you to click over. Let me know if it rings. And I'm going to call you right now. I'm calling you right now. And it's ringing now. All right. Wait. Don't give it to me now. Wait. Message it to me, dog. Send it through text message because we're live right now. Yeah, on this, on my phone. Yeah, just send me there and I'm going to call it right now. All right. Thank you, bud. All right. We won't get Bud on this thing. But when look, this is big for y'all guys. Get y'all crayons out. Y'all about to get laced. Y'all are about to get laced. But this is not like the game. This is all about manhood. So just waiting to see if I can get the. Give me a second. All right, there we go. He just sent it to me. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Now I'm calling him. Hopefully he answered the phone now. There we go. We got him.
Dean, what's up?
All right, let me give you an introduction before we go. We got everybody in here. Everyone's listening tonight, guys. This is an honor and a privilege for me to have. And again, guys, one thing I always tell you about me is I always love to humble myself when you have those that have more knowledge. See that, guys? When one has more knowledge, you have to sit back and pay homage to those that came before you in this game. Now, who I'm about to introduce, he was on American Pimp. He has been in this game before the internet. He's not about tricks, gimmicks, lies, or manipulation. And he teaches you how to be men. Now, with further ado, Bud, hey, you my dog. We family. I love you. You my dog. I appreciate you. But you know what? He's going to give you guys a lesson on the game. And Bud, you've got the floor. Take as much time as you want, sir.
Well, okay, I appreciate that, Dean. And that was a real bomb introduction, man. But you know, people. First of all, you know, I got a school, Sidewalk University, and the real funny thing when I was so stoked about tonight because we had a conference call, and you know, I want to call you, and that's what I called you for because I was going to tell you some stuff, and then you asked me what you asked me. And tonight's conference call was about the misunderstanding about what is game. And people just always ask me, what is game? You know, first of all, the average Joe, when he thinks of the word game, he may not say this to himself, but it automatically conjures up something illegal. That's what do that sound kind of correct to you?
No, it does. Yeah. Because I understand. Go. Please continue. Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So what I'm saying is, game is not illegal. Game is an understanding of what you're doing, illegal or legal, and that understanding guides you in your everyday life. Now, it guides you in a way that you won't allow, that it just won't allow you to deviate from your core belief, which is that game, whatever it is. Now, this is game. What I just explained to you is game, but it is so vast. See, people don't understand. The average dude haven't realized, and they won't realize it till they come to SWU, because you cannot get the understanding that I'm going to give you from reading or some sort of dictionary. You have to understand this from actual action. You have to, get out there and actively learn this. But see, that's what's so specific about what I'm doing, and so special about what I'm doing. They're learning the things that I risk my life to learn, but they ain't got to go out there and risk their lives. So what I'm saying is the first thing about getting and having game. You can't run away from the truth. Period. You ain't gonna have no game if you don't tell yourself the truth. Oh yeah, man, I could talk to a bitch. Well, go up there and say something to her. Right now. Right there, with all of us looking at you. Go ahead. Say something to her right now, loud enough for us to hear it. What I'm saying is that's what happened in the streets. You talking that goddamn shit, a motherfucker finna call you out, and your ass gonna get fronted off if you talking shit. See, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, the one thing me and you and all the people listening to you have in common is that we have problems that we're gonna face in our life. And the only thing that either of us could do, but it's not either of us, not the only thing either of us. The only thing most of you do when you are faced with a problem is you run away from it. And what you don't realize is the only thing you're doing when you run away from it is rushing to it. And that's what I explain to my group. And to even though I'm saying this, I have to break that down. Everything I'm saying, it has more and more. It exponentially goes into more and more stuff. But let's say the only thing you're doing is running away from, you kind of have a fear of talking to women. So now, if you are running away from the fear you have of talking to women, it's deepening your fears. So what good is running away from it
if it's about overcoming it. It's not going to do it. So you got to understand, even though I was going to say this, but I haven't shown your listeners anything. But what I was telling my group is, even though I've shown you how it's done, haven't you noticed that you still can't do it? And you ain't going to be able to do it. You can't do what people like me do until you develop the confidence that I have. You know, I'm not the smartest dude in the world. I just believe 1,000% what I believe, just like you, Dean. So if they develop their belief the way we've developed our belief, see, then they would be able to, you know, accomplish some of the things we do. Because, Dean, I'm on your show, so I guess I can say this shit, Dean.
Well, no, this is not my. This is not. Well, I don't really cuss. I'm on another station, so this is not. I'm on my station, but I'm on a main station. So.
Oh, okay, but what I'm saying, Dean, I ain't finna cuss.
Right.
I'm just gonna say, I was calling you because I was finna brag about all the, you know, things been going on this week. Cause, Dean, I told you, you know, I'm 66, Dean. Dean, I called a 58-year-old, and she wasn't really the finest in the world, but she just like was trying to tell me what she's done, and you know how whoever dude she dealt with was able to deal with her. Dean, I cut her off. Whoa, look, baby. What you got to understand is you ain't finna punish me for your past mistakes. Dee, I told her that. Shut her down. Don't come telling me about what some other motherfucker did to you. Oh, excuse me, Dean. I'm sorry.
But let me ask you a question. Why do people feel like lying, deceiving, and manipulative gimmicks are the way? Or why do they consider that game? Or why do they feel that they try to cheat? Why do they try to cheat the game, in your opinion? Why do they follow people that do more harm to them than good?
Okay, Dean, with your good cutting to the chase behind, man. Hey, you ain't finna go through the chase. You want to cut to it. Because I was going to get to this, Dean. But anyway, Dean, people don't understand. When they think the word game, it's about playing. It's about lying. It's about everything that is to fake about what it is. So otherwise they say, man, you ain't got no game. Why is that? Because, man, you couldn't even say, you couldn't tell her, you could have told her this, you could have lied, blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is the average person sees game as something illegal. But game, as I was saying, it is a belief. So if you have a belief and you understand your belief, you're not going to need to lie. You're not going to need to do anything but express your belief. Therefore, let's say you've expressed your belief to the point where this lady is sitting next to you. Now, she just scooted up next to you. And you're getting that little feeling, you know, oh, man, baby, like it be. You know, instead of you panicking, you get more calm because you ain't finna tell no lies. You're going to have to stay on point so that you can doggone remember what you said. This is the beauty of not lying to women. If you don't lie to them, you ain't got to do nothing but be yourself. That's hey, real. I'm saying, if you, whoever you think you are, you gonna catch baby. Dean, the 58-year-old woman, I call her. Now, the 34-year-old woman, listen, I caught this, bro. And she just, listen, Dean, the 58-year-old woman, I called her because I told her I was going to hear that goddamn bullshit. The 34-year-old woman, I'm going into the casino, and I see this bitch, but, you know, I did walk purposely by her, but all I was going to do was speak to see where she is coming from. So I said, hey, what's up, as I walked by. And she said, nothing. How you doing? But the way she said it, she was asking me that. She wasn't just, speaking. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Dean, if you can't tell what's going on, then you ain't going to be able to catch. Baby was not just speaking to me. I could hear it. So she said, how you doing? And you ain't going to believe this. I said, I'm Tony the Tiger. I'm doing great. Dean. And I just kept walking. And she said, you doing great. And I said, sure enough. And I sat down at my machine. She gambling. I sit down at my machine. And I'm saying, baby was getting, after I get the plan, I'm saying, baby was giving me some action. But Dean, action is what action does. And I know I see what I see. So what I'm saying is if it's about what I see, I'm getting it every bit. But I'm an old motherfucking ass. So I'm saying if it was really action, she gonna do something. Dean, while I'm playing, she gets up, walk past me, go to get some cigarettes or some shit. And when she came back by me, she said, you winning? I said, not until you grab that chair over there and sit your motherfucking ass right here and touch this machine as I keep playing. Man, and it was on after that, Dean.
But what I want to ask you real quick, this question real quick, because you said something very important. I want you to talk on this. You always say, if you think it, you should do it, right? That's the key. If I think it,
do it. That's our motto at Sidewalk University. Think it, do it.
Right. So why do guys think it and make excuses? Is it because they really don't want to do it? What is your thought on that?
Dean, listen, man. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys right now. It's not about what you say. It's about how much you believe in what you said. Because if you believe in what you said, your actions are going to reinforce where you're coming from, which is going to catch the itch. Because what I'm saying is, as far as think it, do it, the reason they don't do it is the ABCs, alpha, beta, delta, Charlie. Alpha, beta, Charlie, delta. I'm saying that's why they don't. And the more they don't, it just tell them where they at. Alpha motherfuckers think it and do it. Why? Because the alpha motherfucker knows he ain't going to think about killing no cop. He ain't going to think about robbing no bank. He ain't going to think about raping no woman. He ain't going to think about no crazy shit like that. So whatever the hell he thinks, since we know alpha motherfuckers are selfish and conceited, he's doing whatever he's doing or going to do or thinking about based on him being selfish and conceited. Selfishness, he's protecting himself first. He ain't going to jail. He ain't risking his life unnecessarily. And I'm saying none of that negative stuff. He's conceited because can't nobody tell him how to do that better than him. So what I'm saying is, as long as you're selfish and conceited, you're an alpha motherfucker. But then if you beta, you're going to be one of these dudes that make excuses. Think it, do it. He will think it. Then he will think about it. Then he might do it. That's a beta motherfucker. A Charlie motherfucker will think about it. Then he'll think about what he thought about what he was thinking. Then he'll think about what the hell he's thinking about what he thought about what he's thinking. Then he's going to think about if he should do it or not. Delta motherfuckers don't even do none of that. What I'm saying is you think it, do it. Trust yourself. That's confidence.
All right.
You can't have confidence outside yourself.
Well,
you gotta have it. You gotta have it within yourself first, Dean. You have to show yourself that whatever it is you need confidence about, you've done whatever it is to get confidence, and now you have it. And once you see it, you use that confidence to reinforce where you're coming from as far as where it's needed. And that's what we do.
No doubt.
Dean, I hope I ain't take too much of your time, man, because you know me, man. I got hella shit to talk about.
I know. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get at you. I'm gonna get at you in a bit. I'm about to wrap this up, but I just want to get you on because the thing that I love and respect about you the most is that you came before the internet, and your whole life has always been about your integrity, man. And how you feel about yourself, and how you demanded respect from all those that are around you, and
Dean, that comes from the time period I came from, man. I'm serious, man. We didn't beat you up if you didn't respect us. We did something that's gonna make you respect us. And what I'm saying is, if it's about, let's say, Valentine's Day, and we 8 years old, and see, for us, we had to, at like 2:00, the teacher would say, "Okay, it's time to pass out the Valentine cards," and we'd make a big circle. And if I like this broad, I gotta walk across the circle and give her my Valentine card, and she might say, "I don't like you." Man, what I'm saying is, see, dudes today don't go through that kind of shit. But we did, Dean, and that's what's wrong. Dudes today don't go through the things that make them men. Because we would have to get rejected in front of the whole class, and we ain't in the second grade.
I know. Yeah, I like you. Do you like me? Check the box, yes or no. That's how I did it.
We're in the second grade.
Yeah.
And what we do on the way home? Shoot, man, I like this other girl anyway. Yeah. And then by the time you get home, you just forgot about this shit.
Yeah.
But if your single mother protecting you from all that shit, and then all the laws is making you where you can't even see a girl as a girl, she got to be a person. I mean, shit, man. They don't learn none of the things that shield them, which is why they all fake game now, man.
Well, yeah, and here's one more thing. This is the last thing I want you to expound, because I got to wrap this up. But let's talk about how mom has affected these boys. I know it's a lot. I know you could go on for hours, but can you talk about that real quick? How mom has affected these boys with the media and stuff? How have they been affected, man?
Dean, you got to be old as I am to know this, but most people don't know what the Women's Lib is about.
Talk to me.
Women's Lib started in the early 60s, and it was not about women hate men. It was about women was doing the same thing men was doing, and they weren't getting paid equally. So it was about equality. But now, after they started getting equality, they started slowing down. But while they was trying to get it, dykes and gay people started supporting it. So once the women, heterosexual women, all had husbands, once they was getting what they kind of, wanted, they kind of, kept calmed down. That's when it became the feminist movement. And the feminist movement was about, we don't need a man. I could, change my car. I could build a house. I could change my motor in my car. I could build a house. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, if you gay, you don't need a man. But what I'm saying, bro, is what's really going on and why all of this is because, see, once that shit really took over as far as the gay stuff, not that it's good or bad. I'm not, plus or minus on it. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is what happened and why it happened. The mom that was heterosexual, and let's say she do have a partner with a dude, but it's only her husband. And the women's liberation, which is what it was called, they didn't tell you to hate your husband. They just told you got to get what your husband get if you do what he do. But once the feminists took over, they started getting heterosexual women talking, or not talking, but kind of going for, I don't need a man. Now, think of this. They go to these feminist meetings, and the feminists are talking about, I don't need no man. And you, a heterosexual woman, know damn well you finna go home to a man. So now what you gonna have is trouble in your house. You're gonna be arguing with your man, which is what happened. And once that blew out a big proportion, years later, it's this us against them mentality. But Dean, mothers grow their sons up unintentionally, trying to protect the next generation of women.
Yes.
And they're going to make sure they emasculate that son. You can't look under her dress. What's wrong with you? Now that's part of becoming a dude. Dean, we used to put the mirror between our shoestrings, and while we talking to the broad, put our foot under her between her legs, and then we'd be looked down talking to her like we shy. But the niggas looking under her dress.
Hey, bud, we used to drop the pencil on the floor. We used to drop the pencil on the floor in second and third grade. We used to drop the pencil on the floor.
Dean, but that's what made you a dude. You know, as you grew up, you seen these women as not a possession, but a prize. Not that that's good or bad. What I'm saying is this: if you don't see women as a prize, and you a dude, you're gonna be looking for a prize. So you gonna start looking at dudes. And the last thing, Dean, before I go, you got to be old enough to know that at one time in the '60s, the government said we got to stop people from having kids, population control. People should have 2.2 kids. 0.2, we don't know what it was. That was always a question. But they said 2.2. But it was so the population could be under control, but that didn't work because the ghetto, people had 10 kids, 12 kids. So they thought of something else, Dean. Guess what that was?
What's that?
Promote homosexuality. Back in the 60s, in the 70s, they began to do it. What better way can you control population than if you get homosexual activity?
Wow.
Dean, but the plan backfired because they started talking about all this, gay right, blah, blah, blah. So now them motherfucking gay people can adopt kids.
Yeah.
See, but as far as new kids being born like that, see, think about it, man. That is a good way to control the population, right?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let me go, man. Let you handle your business, man. I love you, man. Hey, before I go, Dean hooked me up. Dean, 6 years ago, hooked me up. That's why I love you. I was broke, stinking, and hungry. It's Steve the Dean hooked me up. Love you, man.
I'll call you. I'm going to call you in a little bit, bud. Respect to you, brother.
What's up?
All right, for sure. All right, guys. That was Rosebud Bitter Dose, guys. And again, I just wanted y'all to see that, look, at the end of the day, when it came to the game and all this stuff, that they were men like that out there really doing it. And the game was never about the women. And that's what we're trying to show y'all. Even though we know y'all want relationships and you want marriages and you want girlfriends, and that's fine. You're allowed to have those things. But the important thing that I want to say for you guys is that you just got to learn how to navigate yourself. Stop looking outside of yourself for the answers. All the answers you got here. You just can't put any feeling in this game. You got to come with the mindset that I love her lips. I love her eyes. I love her soft skin. I love her body. I love her curves. I love everything about her. But I love myself that much more. And for those reasons, because she is disrespecting me, because she's putting my business on the street, because she's trying to tell me how I should live my life, because she is trying to get me to compromise and do anything she wants to do, I have to let her go. I care about her, but I care about me that much more. And that's what we need to do. And that's what y'all need to understand at the end of the day, guys. That's what y'all need to know. What I'll do, like I say, man, we'll have Bud come in here and there and do stuff like that. And I'll see if I can get some shows back on with him. I just got to figure out the time and stuff like that. 'Cause time's just hard right now because so many things are going on. But anyway, we're about to wrap this up, guys. Maybe Wednesday, maybe late tomorrow, we will do Halloween. I will do some Halloween game for y'all about that trick or treat. I know a lot of y'all want to know how to pull women while you're trick-or-treating, and I'll show you. It's easy. It's really easy. It's really easy to do. But I got to warn you before I go. I'll warn you on my show. All right, we'll talk about my show. I'll warn you on my show. Because it's some great, great news, but it's not good news for the grassy and lions out there that's just walking around not being adventurous and stuff like that. But anyway, it was a great 21 convention that we had. It was awesome, man. It was a great time. Wish some of y'all could have made it there. But guys, if y'all need me, as always, and like I like to end this show, we did perfectly 3 hours. I like that. Send me an email. Oops, that's the wrong one. There we go. I'm just putting it in right now. You need coaching or anything like that? There you go. Let's send it right there. There you go. themanmindset@gmail.com. 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 Hit me up if you need to chop it up. Again, guys, before you, even for me, guys, kick the tires. Listen with your eyes and listen with your ears, and do that for everybody, man. I don't want to exclude me, because exclude me would not be fair. And I want you, whomever you follow, ask yourself, are they trying to keep you authentic? Are they trying to keep you real? And are they challenging you to be a better man without the tricks and gimmicks? That's what you got to ask yourself, guys. That's what you got to ask yourself. Anyway, guys, man, I appreciate all you guys out there, man. Y'all are great men. We're going to go ahead and wrap this up. You know what? Maybe in an hour. I gotta go to this 7-course meal thing tomorrow. So you know what? Maybe in an hour. We'll do a live show on my station and we'll chop it up on a Halloween game. All right, maybe we'll do it in an hour. Guys, add me, the Man Mindset, on Twitter, Man Mindset Facebook, Man Mindset Instagram, to get all the updates. But yeah, we're gonna probably just did 3 hours. Probably kick off. Remember, I only had 2 hours of sleep, so probably gonna kick it off. We don't know, but we'll see. But let me see what I got to do first. But I'll probably do a live show in an hour and a half or something. They kick off and talk about the Halloween game. I love y'all guys, and we're gonna do this. So I'll look to do that and everything. I appreciate y'all guys, man. We're gonna kick something off. Let me go ahead and go. But last thing I want to say before I go, everybody listening to me, please look at the graveyard. Always remember, everybody out there thought the one thing they all have in common is they thought they had tomorrow coming to them. Remember, guys, live every day like it is your last. Also, Donovan Sharp is coming back to the Red Line on Friday, I think. I'm sure. So we're going to kick off a show, Red Line show, Friday with Donovan, and go from there. But look for a show. Just like, subscribe, and hit that bell with notification. We're going to do a live show, chopping it up with you guys. But anyway, man, I appreciate y'all, you guys, man. Y'all be great men, man. And look, yes, I appreciate another classic. Y'all be well, man. I'm the Man Mindset. I will see y'all in an hour, maybe some change, to chop it up. Yeah, I mean. Peace.